Hello?
Hello? Hello? Oh lord, I'm too loud. Sorry.
Uh-oh.
I deafened everybody in a blind panic of hello. Hello, Conquest. Welcome.
Welcome to the stream, everyone.
Yeah, we're in the stream. So let's get, we'll leave the music on for right now, because goddamn, this is...
Like I said, it's a bot.
Yeah, we're starting the stream. I know. Here we are. Hi, guys. Did you,
Hi, everyone. Hi.
Oh my gosh, I realized I have to stream the game to you, Synth, so you actually can hear it.
Right?
Yeah, I have to get that up and working, so you can hear it.
Kind of importante.
Yes, it is exactly who I wanted to show up. And he is exactly where I thought he'd be. Where I'm standing. Let me fix that. There we go. Alright.
Hi, Tex. Hi.
Hey, Tex. I hope you know you're muted.
He's muted.
He's the Moodle. I am server muted. That's wonderful.
Huh?
Why is he server?
Who server muted him?
I didn't.
I can find out.
He's on
I can
server
find
muted
out.
Wait, did you give co-hosts the permission to talk on Twitch? They don't. I don't think they have that permission. Let me look at it.
Hold on, I'm fixing it. I can do this.
Oh my
I can
God.
do it.
Oh my god, he can't talk!
Oh. That's kind of important. There you
Good
go.
lord, he can't speak!
Now he can speak. Now he should be able to talk if he leaves and rejoins.
Poor Tex. Oh my god, he's still muted. No!
Why is he muted?
No! Well, it's been good. Yeah, hello, welcome to a Rose stream where it's not a Rose stream if it isn't Scuff. Tex, can you talk, my dear friend?
Yeah, I'm only allowed to push to talk. I had to figure out what button it was.
Oh my
Why
god.
is he only-
Fix it!
I'm doing it! I'm doing it! Wait a minute.
Fix it!
Where's push to talk at? Push to talk, push to talk,
I
push
love
to talk.
this is wonderful. We all have, well, Synth doesn't have a hat, but we could give him a hat if we wanted to.
Oh wait, I think I fixed it.
Oh, you
Oh, wait,
fixed it.
you're good?
Okay, you're
Yeah.
good. You're good,
Yeah.
you're good.
Apparently, yeah, it was like you can only push to talk, but then I was able to just switch to normal talking, and that seemed to fix
Oh, yeah, it's because I updated the permission. So, there we go.
Hoorah.
Use voice activity. Good.
Oh my god,
Well members
I
to speak in the
forgot.
voice chat simply by talking.
I told
There.
everyone I was streaming, then immediately forgot to shut the door. Oops, enjoy Dancing Rose while I shut a door. Okay,
There we go. It's fixed. Everything's good.
Yeah,
Everything's
door
Gucci.
shut, server works. Everyone's here. It's not a stream if it's not scuffed, guys. That's how we play it here at Rose MidKnight. Twitch, YouTube.
So what I'm gonna do, Rose, is
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna give co-host permissions to do everything in the channel.
Okay.
So that way, if somebody does happen to join, and they're causing a ruckus, the co-host has the ability to defuse it while you're streaming.
Oh. But nobody who doesn't have the co-host permission can join, right?
Yes, that is correct. However, if you were to like drag somebody in who typically isn't a co-host,
Oh.
so you never know.
Don't have
You never know. You also have the ability to manage the permissions and said channel.
It's a mustock, bud. It's a mustock, Shannon.
A
Not stream
mustock,
if it's not a
Shannon.
mustock. I have to have a mustock, because I'm not just a mustock, I'm the mustock. Yeah. Gotta make sure you get that right. Okay. So we're live. We're here. We're playing Fire Emblem Meme Houses. Now, you're probably thinking, what is Fire Emblem Meme Houses? It's Fire Emblem 3 Houses, but it's kind of a sandbox game, right? So what if I
Heck yeah.
just memed it? Mage Edgelord, Armored Knight Hubert, Dancer Ferdinand, Who knows? Do I want to give Caspar a book and see if he starts beating people with it? I sure do. So that's what we're doing today. Now let's pause this lovely music that we're listening to. Okay. Music, lovely music, pause. Let's get the game open. So let me just turn on my lovely controller.
Wait, does that mean that you're doing the Edgelord route?
It does.
Dun dun dun.
Gonna be evil.
I am. Alright, and, alright, you guys
Holy
hear-
pixels.
Oh lord, it's so loud, help! Alright, and then we'll just do that, and ta-da! Here's the game. This is not the right one.
I was gonna say
I think you're screen sharing the wrong thing.
I sure am. This is a really loud game that you guys can all hear, except for the people watching, or except for my co-hosts who can't hear anything, as per usual.
I remember the first time I was deaf during a roast stream.
I remember the first time I was. What do you mean you can't hear the game? All I can hear is the game. Yeah.
Holy pixels. Don't worry, don't worry, Tex. We're watching this on a Commodore 1440p. Not even 1440p, 440p.
I think you're giving this stream too much credit. This is a Commodore 1P.
Alright. Look at the camera, listen to the stream, guys.
Okay, that's fine.
I
can dig it.
You can hear it, you can see it, it's okay. I can hear it, I can see it. What's her face is stabbing what's his face. He's losing. I think his name is Nemesis or something. I killed him that one time. And
that one time at band camp.
Bitch face. Dang, Shannon, that's a lot of stuff. Oh, and then she barely dodges, and she had no business dodging that. She is... It's this weird sword. You know, it kind of looks like one of those swords in Bleach, you know?
It does.
Tell me, Nemesis, do you recall the Red Canyon?
He sure doesn't.
Die.
Oh, he's gonna die.
Die.
Yep, that's a lot of dying.
If he recalled it, he sure didn't anymore.
I was gonna say, Shannon kinda gives me Princess Palatina vibes from Kid Icarus Uprising.
No, Shannon's one of the people is one of my viewers.
Oh, I just was the main character. Okay.
I mean, there is a Fire Emblem character in a different game called Shannon.
Does not look like Lady Palatina though.
It's spelled different.
We're going to the time warp.
In history, it all started with a big bang bang.
But both this Shannon and that Shannon are male, so.
Yeah, we're gonna be a grill because they want to be a grill, and no one can tell me otherwise.
Oh my.
I was a girl once.
Hey yo, is that Cassandra Lee Morris?
I don't know, man. She looks like a weird lolly. She's the usual dragon lolly that we all have in every cut. Yeah, I don't care what you have to say. I've heard this like 15 times. Yes.
A Rose, what about the Dragon Balls?
No.
I've not seen the likes of...
For Rose.
Immortal.
I see. Then you must have
But what?
What about the Dragon Balls?
My sanity dwindles.
Anya?
Yeah. Time for some fun. Oh yeah.
Oh, I thought you were gonna
Heck
name
yeah.
it stock.
Oh man, I'm a Mistock doesn't fit, so it'll just have to be Mistock.
Yeah, 8 characters isn't a whole lot.
It's not enough for a full Mistock. A full Ima. You know? Oh lord, no. Okay, yeah, we're done.
A stock with 2 Ks, guys.
No! Yes, Mistock
This is different from your
correct.
normal Mistock.
I shall not ever
This is
go
a stock with 2 Ks in it.
names.
That's not
Mistock
a human
should
name,
be-
that's a joke. What?
I've
Hi.
Oh no, I haven't set you up!
Oh no.
that's funny.
Oh no! I lay. Okay. Okay, hold on. I have solutions. Okay.
I've come to tell you my mixed takes on Fire Emblem.
Are you gonna tell me your mixed takes on Fire Emblem for a long period of time?
No.
SpaghettiOs.
Okay, I need you to hold on. You don't need to do anything. I can do this.
Okay, cool. Because I'm not at my computer. I'm at work.
Of course you're.
I just
Of
That's
course you're
pretty
not
pog.
at your PC. Now I have a couch. It's fine.
They hit me with a couch.
I hit someone with a couch. It's okay.
Why would you do that?
Perfect. Yes. That's what I needed. Okay, now I just need to get that, and now I can close this, and this. And now I have to go up here. It's not a rose stream if it's not scuffed!
That's the best part.
The scuffness?
We love the scuff.
We're here for scuff. I can hear you trying your best not being audible. Alright, Serpy. Okay. There you are! Aw, look at that. Ain't that cute? Alright, put that right there. There we go. Everything's fine. What's your host name on Discord? I forget. On your server. I gotta update the people in here on that server because the people that are co-hosting are not in that server. I've neglected shoving them in there. Alright, cool. We got Leon. He's just covering
God.
Sophus's face. It's fine. We didn't need to see Sophus. Sophface.
No, it's
Honestly, covering up the lolly sounds like a good idea to me.
You're right.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
should cover her more.
That'll keep you out of
She needs
problems.
more clothing,
She did.
honestly. Yeah, we don't. You covered the lolly. Hashtag lolly coverage. Anyways.
Hashtag cover the lolly. Just put a sweater on her.
Yeah, put a sweater on that.
Exactly.
Sweater on that.
Yeah, it's tasteful, it's cute.
Alright, what is your
She's
take
not
on Fire
cold.
Emblem?
Exactly. It all works out.
Okay. Alright, what are my takes?
Oh boy.
Oh boy. Okay, hold on. Let me double check what the game mode is called.
Are you talking about maddening?
No,
Awesome. Oh
like
my
the difficulty
god.
modes.
I know why you guys are watching Commodore now.
Watching Commodore now.
This shouldn't look like Commodore anymore. If I can
It does. But you see though, I'm able to look at it fine by looking at your webcam footage.
Exactly. It all works out.
Make him bigger. Okay, I can make him bigger.
Make who bigger?
Lay.
My little why?
The little PNG tuber.
Make the little guy
Oh,
bigger.
the little
Alright.
gremlin.
The little gremlin. Yes.
Your little
So-
PNG.
You little gremlin. You little gremlin.
I fixed
So
it.
what's funny is okay, I use him for my reactive, but that little gremlin is also like a rigged model.
Yeah.
That's kind of legit. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, I just have him like static for that. It's so
There we go.
So honestly, the fact that Fire Emblem has like difficulty modes that aren't like the traditional one, where like if a unit dies, you lose them for the rest of the game. Yeah, no, that's lame. That's cringe.
You see, I like casual mode, so I can meme.
You see,
No.
I can survive.
Casual mode is cringe.
I can
Alright,
live with casual
you know
mode.
what?
I
I'll
find
be
the time reversing mechanic to be cringe.
I
I think it
that,
changes
though.
the game design in a way that I do not like, where
Right.
you have a more emphasis on building a small team, and you just can't have any of them die, or else like the game's unplayable at that point.
So it's like a permanent Nuzlocke in a sense.
Except with Nuzlocke, you can replace units, and in most Fire Emblem games, you can replace units. Like if I don't know, your thief dies in Blazing Sword, you get a second one later on, and he might not be as good or as available, but he is there, and you can use him for the same utility.
God, Blazing Sword is so good.
I actually
wanna
dislike
play
Blazing
it.
Sword. That's a hot take.
Really,
I
really.
wanna play
Okay,
all the
just
Fire
just
Emblem
remind me.
games.
Blazing Sword's the one with Lyn, right?
Yes, it's the one with
Perfect.
Lyn.
So that was my introduction into Fire. That was my introduction into Fire Emblem.
The
My
Blazing
first Fire Emblem
Sword.
game was both of Ike's games.
Oh,
My
Path of
first
Radiance, the other
Fire
one?
Emblem
And Radiant
games
Dawn,
were
yes.
played.
There we go.
Oh
Path of
yeah, and then
Radiance is
Oh lord.
man,
no, I
I
didn't see cat girls. There's no cat girls on the screen except for one, which is me. That was the only cat girl you saw.
but yeah, no,
I know what you are.
were you, do you remember, the Fire Emblem Direct where they announced this game existed?
Oh.
Nope.
Oh no.
So, I remember, so, basically, like, Switch wasn't even out yet, I think, or it was just out, one of the two.
Wow, wonders never
But, they, were like, oh yeah, here's a remake of Fire Emblem Gaiden, and here's
no.
a
I do
gotcha
remember this.
mobile
I'm
game,
doing the thing.
and then
We
here,
lost him.
we're
Fixing it.
making a game for the new system, tune in later, and then
It's
3
fine.
years later, we finally find out something about it.
There he is, guys. He's fine. See, he's back. It's fine.
It's good. It's good. It's all good. All good in the hood.
That dream again?
See,
And I
CJ,
still
I'll be
remember every single Nintendo Direct waiting, like, is there gonna be Fire Emblem news?
You've described her to me.
No.
Risking
Does
your life-
this one gonna have Fire Emblem
Okay,
Switch news?
I told you before.
No, over and over again.
Hmm? Gerald,
Oh, Fire
what's
Emblem.
happened?
I want another Fire Emblem game, but not Engage because it was bad.
I was gonna
Hot
say
take, I
I
like Engage.
Why?
I remember.
which one's the one that has him?
Who's
Him?
Him, Rosado.
That's Engage.
Yeah.
Rosado. Rosado is the redeeming factor of Engage.
Look,
I didn't play
honestly-
Engage. I just know it has Rosado.
Yeah.
Look, I
Engage
tried.
on hard in maddening is so fun. Like the story,
Oh, well,
god
the story
awful.
is why I played it, and then the story disappointed me, and I was like, I had to put down the game, and I still
Yeah,
haven't
but the-
picked it up.
The unit customability is good. The I like the engage system. That's fun. You can do a lot of really cheesy builds. Like my favorite to do is giving Marth to the Pegasus Knight you get,
Mhm.
and you get like a bunch of experience on the Pegasus Knight, and they can just carry you the whole game. It's so fun.
Oh yeah, I
Right.
gave my Pegasus Knight, the Pegasus Knight girl, I gave her Tiki, and she kept turning into a dragon and murdering fools. It was pretty great.
Oh, and
Yeah.
also you can give
You can
the
tell
Pegasus
I played
Knight.
this game a shit ton. I have over 300 hours in this game, in 3 houses, because I love it so much.
So my favorite thing to give the Pegasus Knight though is that you can then, if you give it like proficiency in swords, you can give it the Levin sword, and because Pegasus / Griffin Knights in that game actually have really good magic growths, they can really use the Levin sword, and it just destroys everything.
Wow.
I
I'll just
love the Levin sword in
cover
that game.
the face of Mimikyu with my hair and just
Oh
eat
boy.
my hair.
Let's
Eat.
take care of the.
I don't wanna. Guys, don't let her make me eat her hair. It's gross. Mimikryus are meant to be eating hair. Gosh darn it!
Okay, but
Puffins is one thing. Hair is another
food.
thing. Heck and heck.
Not on the free meal.
It's clean. It's clean hair, okay.
It
It looks like the tips are dyed. I don't know if you should be ingesting that.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
You know what? This is my natural hair, just so you know, alright? Rosa's hair naturally looks like this.
I don't want to eat it though. It looks nice. It's soft, but I don't want to eat it. No,
Yeah,
please,
that's
no, no,
your
no.
hair.
Yeah, like mold also look nice and soft, but I don't want to eat that either.
I wouldn't either.
Hold on, let me help you, buddy. Is that a little better?
Yeah, that's better. That's good.
Yeah, you feel better now. My hair is now behind you. See?
That's fine.
Now I can't.
That's fine.
Now you won't eat it. Now it's just.
Now you can whip him with your ponytail.
Yes! I don't. Ouchie.
Oh my
Heck and
God.
heck.
Take down the enemies in front
Yeah, I
first.
don't care.
That
Oh,
should
that's
take
a
the wind out of this.
screenshot. I don't care. Yeah, wonderful. I know how to move. Alright, wonderful.
I remember I was co-hosting the last day Rose played Engage, and I'll never forget it. When the thing happened, because spoilers, I remember exactly what happened. She's just like, no, this is stupid. No, and then we ended up closing the
Oh,
stream.
I know
early. That's what happened.
I know exactly what you're talking about. Just by saying no, this is stupid. Yeah, no, that I love that moment.
So
You loved it. How does that make you
So-
feel, Rose, that he loved it?
Look, it's okay to be wrong.
real. Okay, so following this topic, like, has there been like any other game or even like a show or movie or something where like the ending, the big reveal, whatever was like
Yes.
so bad that you had to like walk away?
Yes, I'll never forget it. Me and my sister went to go see the Slender Man movie. It was so bad, so bad. Hot take. I'd have rather pirated than go to see it in theaters. I remember when the ending happened. I watched it happen. I looked at my sister. I looked at my popcorn. I got up and promptly walked away. And I'll be like, I'll be in the car. See you when the movie's over.
Honestly, fair.
Good lord.
Yeah, and she just kind of looked at me. She's like, "What? What?" I'm like, "Nope, nope. We're not doing this. I'm walking away. I don't care that I paid for these tickets. I don't care at all. I'm walking away, and I'll meet you in the car. Goodbye." And I walked out of the theater. I was so angry,
So
mad.
So off topic. What
Yeah.
build do you think you're gonna give Violet?
I don't know yet.
It's like the problem is that they are
I
kind of
supposedly
good in
heard
everything.
The same thing about the Minecraft movie. I know they're good at everything, and this particular Byleth is really good at everything.
Imagine if you have Violet just be like the healer.
I might actually do that again.
Wow, how was that?
Again, you've already done it.
I have in a meme run. Good lord!
I must
Yo, hey yo.
I have to put my controller down. Look, she got a magic growth. She's meant to be my mage. She's telling me she
I love
wants
that.
it, guys.
I love that.
He wants the mage.
She wants
Yeah,
the mage. Look at
the
this
tanky
level.
mage.
Lord, that is a level.
Just heal tank. You'll be fine.
No. She's my mage. She's my mage. She's my good girl mage. She's not a good girl. She's a bitch, but it's okay.
Just she's not a good girl, but you know what? It's fine. Just for the sake of concept, we'll
I
pretend.
can fix her.
No,
I can
can't.
fix her.
I can fix her. God, dude.
No, we're not trying to fix her. She'll burn.
She'll burn. It's fine.
You could fix her. I could make her worse.
Although I will say, speaking of the Minecraft movie, I remember someone sent me a video. It was the Minecraft movie trailer, but there was no people in it. And it was just Captain Sparkles singing the one infamous cover that I'm blanking on. Weirdly enough, at this
What
moment
was
in
it,
time.
There's a
Creeper
handful of
song?
covers. You have to be
Yes,
specific.
the creeper song.
Creeper.
Oh man, it was just him singing that, and it was all the sceneries of the Minecraft movie. I'm like, damn, that actually makes it look good.
Wait, no, hear me
That's
out,
not
hear
a
me
good
out.
level.
You know what you should do for Byleth?
What?
Armor Knight Byleth.
I like it.
That actually doesn't sound like a bad idea.
I like it.
Hey
I've
yo,
done it. I've done it. That's a new one. That's a new
Why are there
one.
mercenaries in the village? Guess we'll have
Also,
to deal
you
with
need to
them
recruit Mercedes and make her a Wyvern Lord.
Okay. I usually make her an archer when I'm doing a meme run.
No, Wyvern Lord Mercedes, just because it is so different to her personality.
Ooh, wait. How about one of those it could still use her magic ability, but she punches.
Wait, was that any good?
Do it.
Isn't that
The magic
engage?
fist.
No. The punch light magic one.
Are you talking about Savant? Is that its name?
No. It's the Yuri class.
To be
The
honest,
answer-
I never finished Ashen Wolves.
I'm gonna
Dear
kill
Lord.
you where you stand.
To answer your question though, Onslaught, yes, I have seen it. It's alright. It's okay. I feel like the movie was a little overhyped.
Was
Personally, it was a movie. I was gonna say.
It's
Gerald
a
to
movie.
steal the EXP.
No, he doesn't
I
kill him.
actually have not seen that.
It's alright.
movie, but I've seen like memes of it, and honestly, that's what matters. I
I just know
genuinely
that Map Pad's in it.
no. Okay,
Yes.
okay. I don't. I know his role in the movie. I don't like it. They could have used him way better. Hold up, I have a meme for this.
They could have made him a reporter. That would have been
No,
kind of funny.
I actually do have a meme about the Five Nights at Freddy's movie, specifically about Matt Pat being in it. And honestly, I'm like, dude, if they did that, that would have made the movie so good.
I'm just saying, Byleth has gained defense both level ups.
Which means she wants to be an armored knight. Yeah. Alright, we don't care about this. Yeah, whatever. She goes
Here-
in her
What do you
head.
mean he kills Byleth in the prologue?
What are you saying about
was
the
not able
Dragon
to-
Lolly?
just like that.
Oh man,
Here-
I'm less than
here,
a
I found it.
child. Ooh.
That's where we're posting it.
I can't watch the game
insert
right now.
media
You
here.
should marry Sothis.
No.
It's sending. Give it a second. But honestly,
Insert
that
media
would have been the. No, yeah, insert media here. That would have been the perfect ending.
Let's copyright. Let's see. Careful.
Lord.
Alright, let me see this fan ending.
It might be a theory. Yes.
Not the ending song from that one movie.
For that one funny movie, the meme movie, the meme movie.
You really are quite.
That would have been it. That would have been the perfect ending.
Now go.
Yes.
Yes.
Just a theory. Oh my gosh. It would have gone down in history.
Honestly, they could have done it.
That would have been
But
the
they
best
did it.
thing. It's just, and then like it, when the movie ends, it just like zooms out, and it's just a computer monitor with that pad in front of it. That's just a theory. A game theory.
Thanks
That'd
for
be amazing.
That was
watching.
just the end
I
of the
think
movie.
I honestly think they should bring back using Linkin Park as like credit songs in movies.
But
Yes.
they can't ask the creator of Linkin Park for permission.
Did you just?
Well, they can. I don't know if you know this. Linkin Park has a new lead singer now. They,
What?
Oh.
Nuh-uh.
You guys not- yeah.
Hey,
Yeah, they pushed out a song last month.
Wow.
I'd have to listen to the song later.
Well,
It-
Who is it?
Oh my god, hold up. My friend knows. For the record, a lot of people don't like it and a lot of people do like it. It's very mixed because
Take your time on.
I believe it.
so the song is called Lost.
Uh-huh.
So the new singer is it's Emily Armstrong.
What?
Yeah.
I don't know who that is. I don't know celebrities.
Oh, neither do I. Just know that's her name.
She sounds familiar. Hold on.
When I hear the last name Armstrong, all I can think of is Full Metal Alchemist.
You know what? Fair.
Captain Gerald, it is you. Goodness, don't you recognize? Oh, it
Yeah,
must have.
yeah,
you
yeah,
haven't
I
these days.
remember
Right.
this.
Right.
But apparently, like, the band
But how
came
about
together
you,
and
kid?
were like, we think you'd be a good replacement. Well, they're not trying to replace him, but they want to keep going.
That's where I know her from. She was a co-founder of Dead Sarah. Or Sarah. I probably merged that pronunciation.
Ah, it seems your presence.
Imagine if you make one of your units the base noble or commoner class the whole game.
I don't hate myself.
You're clearly an experienced mercenary.
I don't hate myself.
But you could hate yourself.
But I would like to not.
I'd wager the
But you
explanation
could be
is
hating yourself
fascinating
right now.
But I could not do that instead.
We were doing some
But you could.
That would be because you ran
could.
off.
Guys.
They can still use weapons.
I
We
know.
call it hate maxing, where you hate
I don't-
yourself.
but I don't want.
followed me and ruined
I want to do something
Every single one of
dumb,
those
not
bandits
something
chasing
That is something
incredibly hard.
ridiculous.
Yeah, but that's
Porque
also
no
like a
los
full-on
dos.
challenge run. I'm not doing a challenge
so
run.
that's
I'm
what
doing
you
a
were
dumb
thinking.
run.
And here I thought,
His intentions were.
oh, personally.
Well, yeah, you might as well make
In
your
any
challenge
case,
run
from
dumb.
the way you held your ground.
Your skill is.
All right, yeah.
with
I'll
the
work
holy
for the
keys.
Empire. Just
Whoa,
hurry up and
obviously.
stop
But
talking.
it seems there's no.
I know, Claude.
Isn't
you're
there a
beautiful.
button to skip through this dialogue?
Is there?
I think
Oh
it's
wait, I
start.
have an idea.
Though
There
the
you go.
Empire has fallen
All
from
right,
its former
we'll just
glory.
talk over
The
it
other
while they're
regions are
doing
merely
this.
offshoots
We'll
that
just
still
talk over it. It's fine, guys.
We've been
It's
doing
fine,
that
just
the whole time.
ignore- Yeah, just ignore
Yeah.
them.
It's time
It's
to head back
fine.
to the
Yeah, we've
monastery.
seen that.
Can't you just press the
Looks like
start
we'll
button
have
to
pick
skip
this
the
up another
cutscene?
time.
I think it would skip up until you have to make a
My,
choice
they're
in the
in such a
visual
hurry.
novel part.
I
You
don't
each
know.
of the three is most.
All right,
unique.
listen.
They're very unique.
Okay, how do you
Just
describe
spam
Fire
the
Emblem to
button.
someone who's never played it, like you personally?
Chess but horny.
Huh?
Okay, that's fine. That's fair. That's pretty close to how I describe it.
What? How do you describe it?
Chess but horny.
Yes, I thought. Oh, I mean,
I explain it as if Pokemon and chess had a love child on crack.
Pokemon.
I don't know about
Child
Pokemon.
on crack.
No, if you
Pokemon and
really
chess
want a
had a love
murder,
child on crack.
what
continent-
Pokemon elements are in Fire Emblem?
It's turn-based.
What?
No,
You
just
have
because
to
it's
take
turn-based
this-
doesn't mean it's
you have-
Pokemon.
You have
Exactly.
to remember,
This will be your
all I
first time
had
at the
in
monastery.
reference was
I'd
Pokemon
be
when I
happy to
played
show
this
you
game
around.
for the first
It
time.
really is Fodlan in
I
a
just
nutshell.
refer to it as waifu
The good
chess
and the
with
bad.
visual novel aspect.
That's-
Like it or
that's fair
not,
enough.
we'll be there soon enough.
Okay, Edgelord.
It's what it aspires to be the true best horny chess game, Devil Survivor.
Oh, I was actually
the
gonna
DS.
play that. Is it good?
Mock Monastery.
It is. Oh no, Rose, you poor sweet child. I don't know if you'd like it, just because it is very, very hard, even on the easiest difficulty.
Hell
It's okay,
yeah.
I have it on the 3DS.
The 3DS version is slightly easier,
Yeah,
but still, it is a Shin Megami Tensei game.
I'll play it on baby mode. It'll be fine.
It's but I mean, you might like it. It is very similar to this game in a lot of ways. It has a time management system. That you can't marry anyone, but the designs are very chest
Make
heavy.
no marriage.
The women are very chest heavy in that game.
I see. I
Hell
see.
yeah,
Well,
we
I do
love
like
women.
chests that are whamming. Heavy
We
chest
love
whamming.
women.
And then it's got a kind of Pokemon aspect in that you like recruit monsters and stuff.
Ooh, That's nice.
Because it is a Shin Megami Tensei game at the end of the day, and there's human party members, and one nice thing I like about it though is, you know how like you spend your time in this game, and like you talk to people and shit.
Yeah.
Well, in that game, the way you spend your time determines the ending.
Oh.
What
So, like,
about
there's like
There's
6 endings you can get, and depending on who you talk to, one ending's always going to be available. There's like a base ending, and then there's 5 endings you can unlock by making different choices and spending time in certain events, seeing certain events, and that kind of deal.
Fodlan are devout followers of the teachings of Seros. The leader of that ridiculously large religious organization is the Archbishop.
And the 3DS version adds
Thank you for your patience.
and well, basically the idea is that with the time management systems, that the game takes place over a week. It's day 1 through 7, and the 3DS remake adds a 8th day.
Oh, I see.
But only for some endings, not all of them.
That is your child, is it not?
Yes. Born many years after I left this place.
Yeah, no, that is one of my.
My condolences.
I'd put in the top 5 JRPGs I've played. Well, maybe top 5, definitely top 10.
I thank you for
Well, that's pretty good.
Gerald. You already know what it is I wish to say, do you not?
Oh, and also the 3DS remake has really good voice acting.
Oh, it has voice acting?
It has voice acting, yeah.
See, I have it. Maybe I could
must
stream
step
it for
away
Bad
for now.
Gamer.
But I expect they will desire a word with you soon.
I'm just gonna warn you though, you will suffer on the bosses. They are not easy.
Oh, really?
They are very hard. Like, I played on the easiest difficulty, and it took me a while and a little bit of grinding to beat the bosses.
Oh,
I'm sorry I dragged you into this. Looks
But
like I'll be
it is a
stuck
good
here
game
for a
though.
while.
I could see you liking it. I could also see you not liking it just because of how hard it is.
I mean, I saw a bit of the anime,
There we
which
go.
made me really interested.
There's a
So,
Devil Survivor anime?
Yeah.
I think we're thinking of different games.
Nothing like
No,
that.
it's
They
a
want you to
Devil
teach.
Survivor
Sound of
Shin
it. You heard those
Shin
brats earlier
Megami
talking about
Tensei
the Officers
anime.
Academy.
It's
Devil
Devil
Survivor-
Survivor
Well, the
2.
Academy just
Yeah,
happens
Devil
to be
Survivor
short of
2
professors.
has an anime, but
Yes.
not Devil Survivor
Apparently,
1.
damned Eloise
Devil
not
Survivor
recommended
2 was
you
the
to
anime I was
anyway.
talking about.
So,
I see.
you
I have
must be
both
the
Devil
new
Survivor
professor.
games though.
My,
And
how
Nantu on the
stern
3DS.
and handsome you
Overclocked
are.
I actually-
and then the
no.
regular 2.
Record Breaker.
I'm not the one
Oh,
you're
Yeah.
looking for.
regular 2.
You can handle things from here. Good luck.
Yeah, you can play them in either order, although I have not played Devil Survivor 2, but they are different continuities, it's just the same gameplay.
A professor like this.
Uh-oh, someone died.
Good
Oh,
news.
Yes.
Help.
Yes. This
I
is,
fixed it.
this is an
You got
Atlas game.
tinier.
So young.
This is
I was gonna say yeah.
It is indeed an Atlas game. It is part of the Shin Megami Tensei series.
Let me
Although
tell you.
not
Different
developed by
apps?
Atlas, just published.
So this is PNG Tuber Remix.
Oh.
I wonder
Get
if
the
you
mouse
bear a
off your
crest of
face,
your own.
please.
When next you have a moment to spare, I insist
What mouse?
that you pay
What?
me a visit so we
There we
can
go,
delve
that's
into
better.
the subject further.
I'm
Oh, Lord.
Manuela. I'm a professor, a physician, a
we can see that.
songstress, and available.
So,
it's nice to
alright.
meet you.
Let me tell you about my favorite Atlas game. So, a while
we go.
back, Atlas teamed up with Spike Chunsoft. And they released this absolutely wild game. And that game is called Conception.
Oh no.
Alright, now the
We're
games
talking about
are.
consumption.
Oh, speaking of Atlas, they're releasing a game within less than a week that I'm so excited for. Unbelievably excited for.
What game
Called
is it?
Metaphor Refantasio.
Oh, my friend was telling me that they put out the demo, and the demo is like 10 hours long. And I'm like, dude, that's
Yeah.
a demo and a half.
Yeah, it's a. I think it took me about 8 hours to get through the demo. It's an entire chapter basically.
They're so real for that.
That's crazy.
I think it's a good idea. Although,
Of course.
One thing that
There
kind of
we go.
sucks is that for the first day or so, there was some really bad optimization issues with the demo for PC. Although I think it's been fixed.
Have you?
Do you really not know? Fine.
That's
I'll do you a favor and
crazy.
explain.
I kind of want. I was thinking about.
Officers Academy
I was
is
thinking about
comprised of
playing it,
3 houses
but,
of students,
like, I
each of
kind
which is
of.
closely
I
affiliated
kind of want
with
to
its
just wait
region
for
of
the game to
origin.
come out, so I don't get
The
super
Black
excited
Eagle
over a
House
game
is
that I
for
can't
students
afford.
from the Adrestian Empire.
That is fair.
Their house
Yep.
leader
Yeah, no,
is
I
Edelgard,
have the game
the
pre-ordered.
Imperial
I am
princess.
so
Dang, how much
excited
is
for
it?
it.
How much is it?
Emperor.
70, I think.
The Blue Lion House is for students.
Yeah,
from the
I mean,
Holy
yeah,
Kingdom
Yeah,
of Hell.
Atlas
Their house
loves
leader
it.
this year
I love
is
Atlas
Dimitri.
games. Atlas does not
He
love
gets
my
to be the
wallet.
next king of
Atlas
fathers.
hates people's wallets. It sounds like.
Lastly, there is the
Atlas, my
Golden
wallet
Deer
needs
House,
it.
Atlas
which is
doesn't.
for
Atlas
students of
doesn't
the
want to make
Leicester
money.
Alliance. Their house leader is Claude,
What do you
grandson
mean?
to Duke Regan.
Okay,
leader of
Atlas
the
is like
Alliance.
a Hideo Kojima,
To think
where
that
he
the
hates
next
his fan
emperor,
base.
King and sovereign
no.
Duke are all here.
Oh yeah, because
Certainly is a
Atlas
promising year
Atlas
for the Academy.
RPGs are also
I'll
typically
say.
much
I just
harder
hope none of
than
those
the
little
base RPG of
treasures
any other
cause any
company that tends to
trouble.
make them.
Mhm.
Quite.
Like when Persona
now,
5
I
is
suggest
considered a
taking a
very
stroll
like the
around the
easiest of the
academy to
easy
get your bearings.
for your
When
for
you
your
need a
company's
moment,
JRPGs, you
please
know you
stop
make
by
hard
my research
JRPGs.
laboratory.
Because even
Oh,
like
yeah.
yes,
And
Persona
of course-
5 is
Oh,
easy,
and keep in
but
mind
it
that I've
is
only
it is
notified
still
the
harder
house
than like your
leaders
average
that
Final
you are our
Fantasy.
new professor. It's more fun that way.
Bam.
I suggest you try spending time with the students.
You know, okay,
Some
okay. I didn't
odd
actually play
ducks in
Persona
that
5
bunch,
because, like, the last
but they're
Persona
good
game that I
kids.
genuinely played
I'm
that
sure Lady
invested,
Rhea
it
will
wasn't
have
even that it
more
was Persona
information for
4.
you
It was like
tomorrow,
Persona
but
4
that should
Arena,
get you
which I
going.
know isn't like
Good luck.
mainline, but like
You'll need it.
that was the last Persona title I touched,
Have you no intention of
and I
changing
miss
your
Persona
mind,
4
Rhea?
Arena.
Appointing a stranger.
I
a child,
mean I
no
like
less,
Persona
as a
4 Arena
professor at our
Ultimax.
esteemed academy is
Yeah,
I
okay.
have made my
I know there's the
decision,
difference, but like you know what
I know
but, like,
worrying
Yeah.
comes naturally to
yeah.
you, but there's
Also,
truly
just
no
I
need.
really like
That
Persona 4 Arena
stranger
Ultimax
is
and Persona 4
Gerald's flesh
Arena.
and blood after
Mhm,
all.
mhm.
I mean they're
I can't
basically
say
both the
that's
same
all too
game, just different
How
story.
trustworthy is
In
this
Arena
Gerald
Ultimax
character?
that's like 2 more
Is he
characters
not
I
the
think.
man who went missing after
Mhm.
the Great Fire 21 years ago? I would
There's
remind
I was
you
gonna
that
say,
Blade
have
is
you-
now here with us as well.
Oh, go for
I
it.
beg of you.
I was gonna say, have you guys touched the new Final Fantasy game that came out recently?
I'm gonna be honest, despite being a massive JRPG fan, I've never been in a Final Fantasy game.
Really?
I just never get into them. Like I tried getting into Final Fantasy 6 and Final Fantasy 10, and I liked both of them, but I just
Hey.
couldn't get invested for some reason. I
Hey
don't know why.
guys, do you want to hear
Okay,
something
okay.
crazy?
What's up?
Guess what we're all
Yes,
a part
that matter
of?
is of great importance.
What?
But
Podcast
Continue my
Tuesdays.
investigation.
Hell yeah!
For now, I will
So
have
I
faith
see
that you are placing your
JRPGs are
trust
going
with
to be
the
a
utmost
topic.
care.
Alright.
Yes.
Understood.
literally, like
Let me
half
write
of
that
my
down.
massive game collection
Absolutely.
is just JRPGs.
So okay. My favorite Final Fantasy game isn't even a well, okay. No,
Alright.
my favorite Final Fantasy game isn't a
Mhm.
mainline Final Fantasy game. It's Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles.
Never heard of it.
Okay, here's
Hey,
a hot take. I
Onslaught,
hated
thank you
Final
for
Fantasy Crystal
coming.
Chronicles.
Why do you like being wrong?
Oh,
I don't know why.
Why do
I
you
love-
like being
I
wrong?
love being wrong. I
Wrong
just
is my
love it.
favorite.
Yeah. but-
Okay. Hold up. Why do you dislike Crystal Chronicles? Please elaborate in 26
So-
pages.
So I played it with my friend, with my IRL friend group on the
Mhm,
GameCube.
mhm,
We had
mhm.
4 link cables and everything,
Yeah.
and
those were the days.
and it bored me out of my mind. I don't know why, but I just was bored. I didn't like the gameplay, and there wasn't really much of a story, and it just bored me to tears.
Okay. Okay. Like, this is me. This is like a game that
Mhm.
defined like a good portion of who I am as a person. The story isn't immediate. Like, so the story is kind of weird. So, you know how like, what's a good example? Like Destiny, the stories in the item descriptions.
Yes.
Okay, so the story for Crystal Chronicles was in your journal.
What?
You see, the thing is that like I'm fine with subtle stories. I mean, I like Dark Souls and Elden Ring, and that game is all about the lore being in story being in the item descriptions. But I need at least a little more something. like a reason to keep playing outside of having to read a journal, if that makes any sense. Like, I get that people like it, and I have a lot of I know I'm in the minority when it comes to saying that I do not like Crystal Chronicles, and that's fine.
No. Actually, no. You are, unfortunately, you are the majority. The majority of people didn't like Crystal Chronicles. Crystal Chronicles.
A lot of people didn't like Crystal Chronicles.
It depends on whether you're talking to someone who's only played the remake or not, because the remake is awful.
The remake is awful, but yeah, no. Crystal Chronicles was considered the black sheep at the time.
Really?
Yeah.
And my favorite Final Fantasy game, even though I never beat it, was Tactics, which shouldn't be surprising.
No, Tactics is such a base choice.
Yeah.
I gotta play that still.
But so the reason I liked Crystal Chronicles was because like I liked the little like so you know the dungeon exploration where you go through like you're not like open world exactly, it's that the dungeons you go through. Because each one of them had like a self-contained like little happenings within that the narrator kind of explained. And then as you progress, like what I found out quickly was the story wasn't exactly in the cutscenes. It was in the dialogue you had with certain characters. And then like you would record it in the journal.
Would you like to?
So like if you didn't pay attention to like the happenings of like the non like dungeon cities that you would go to, you would miss the story. And the story was about like unironically it was about memory loss.
Make folks smile, you know?
Sorry.
So like the miasma, the like so the miasma would like what it would actually do was it would slowly the reason why you had to go out and get like the myrrh for the crystal was
I'm guessing. Have you met the folks
well obviously like it repelled the miasma. The miasma would eat your memories, and in theory if you had no memories remaining you became a monster.
Oh lord.
Wow.
So as you progress you start seeing that like other characters like from other settlements they're losing their memories. Slowly, like it's a big plot point, and the only thing keeping you sane is your journal.
How are you enjoying your time?
Your journal and the letters you send home at the end of every dungeon are what's keeping you sane.
The blue lions.
Since you are new here, we have decided.
Oh, also, I literally so when it comes to game stories, I don't need a grand story. I really don't. I talked literally earlier this stream about how I love Engage, and that game has a garbage story. It is awful.
Your heart has
I hate it, but I need something to keep me invested. So, for example, another game that has a very it doesn't have a its story's good, but it is very minimal. Is this game for the DS called Shin Megami Tensei: Strange Journey?
No, it's nothing.
And the main thing that keeps you invested in that game is two things. For one, it has amazing dungeons. It is a dungeon crawler. It is you just do dungeons, and you talk to people and that you're going through these dungeons with and all that. But it has amazing horror atmosphere. Perhaps some of the best I've ever seen for a non-horror game.
Something you should be aware of.
Because basically the whole plot is, without spoiling anything, is that essentially a black hole or some sort of space anomaly has appeared in Antarctica, and you're part of a joint government, multinational government institution and military that's trying to investigate the inside of it, as it's slowly growing and trying to envelop the entire Earth.
I didn't see that one coming.
You know it's a waste. It will be a now if you'll excuse me.
And all the dungeons have this have different aspects to it that give it a very oppressive horror feel that just makes it so good.
Oh, I bet.
But that game is also very, very hard. It might be the hardest Atlas JRPG, period.
Also, really random, like the combat system in Crystal Chronicles, and I'm sorry to drag this back, just really random. The combat system is a more refined system than Kingdom Hearts 1.
Huh.
Here's a hot take. I don't like Kingdom Hearts.
Why are you wrong?
Professor.
Why don't you like Kingdom Hearts? Did you?
He's lying. He's lying. Don't listen to him.
He's not. He doesn't
My
like
heart.
it.
No, I am completely serious. The
But-
combat's fine. I don't like Disney, and I already told about how I don't really like Final Fantasy that much.
You
So
come
it's
into
really
my
much
house.
surprise that I do not like.
Professor.
No,
You
it's
come
my
into
house. It's
eat
my house.
food.
It's my house and my
Talk to
food.
my
You're
daughter,
eating
and
it.
now this.
What?
This.
Here at the academy, I'm just another
This is my
What?
stream. I'm in charge.
know that I have high
But-
expectations of you.
You put it away.
My heart.
But
My
we're
heart.
gonna have we're gonna have a whole episode of talking about JRPGs, and we'll talk about Kingdom Hearts and why text is wrong.
I have to ask
Slash
that. Is it just
right.
because the Disney, or is there more to it? I'm curious. You've
The
I wanna
the
hear it.
problem is that
Sad.
when you're like me and you've played so many JRPGs, the gameplay is just the gameplay is standard. It's fine, which makes it boring to me. And then the story is. I don't like the story. I think it's stupid. At least the overarching story between all the games is stupid.
Okay. You're correct. It is kind of a stupid story, but it's. I personally find it charmingly stupid.
Yeah.
Charmingly. Was the writing always this bad? Yes.
Cause
Yes.
like, okay. You're telling me that there's only like one Keyblade wielder, and it's Sora, but King Mickey's also a Keyblade wielder, but
Yep.
so is Riku, technically, but so is
And so is-
Kairi. So there's
Yep.
only one, except there's not only one.
And then we
And then
have
don't
the
get me
Organization
started
13.
on the Soras.
Yes.
Is it Sora? Sorta.
And then you also have the confusing storyline of the nobodies between like, oh, why does Sora's nobody look like Vanitas? Well, you see.
And
And then
then
it just
And then also the fact that Xehanort possesses people so many times that the fandom had to come up with a verb for it.
exactly.
Ignored it. It's so
Ignored.
What got ignored?
It's just so it's confusing. It's confusing, and then you bring time travel into it, and then
oh,
it just gets
don't
horror.
remind me about the various
Speaking of
Kyrie
Norded, this is a great
colors.
time to talk about the person who's not sponsoring us at all, NordVPN.
Yeah, let us get to our not sponsor. Not
Okay,
NordVPN,
NordVPN.
because I'm not getting paid for anything.
You know,
Yeah.
also.
Hey,
it
look,
doesn't
my
help
Ko-Fi, where you can pay me for something.
Oh.
Let me plug my socials right quick.
Yeah, just plug your
Alright.
social. Like, just plug in the links. Go ahead. Just plug them.
Another thing about Kingdom Hearts, right, is that
Yeah.
every part of its story that is good has been done in some, at least in some other franchise that I've played, that they've done better.
Okay. I'm gonna like stop you right there. I'm gonna teach you literature real quick. There
Okay.
are only 7 stories in the world. There are only 7
7
stories,
stories.
and every story is just a rewriting of the original 7 stories. So like you can't make that argument because there's only 7 stories.
I'm
Yeah,
not talking about like the base stuff. I'm talking about like if you want a game, right, or if you want a game series that has like a secret evil organization that with a head guy who is trying to do a bunch of evil stuff, right? And that's kind of the basis of most of Kingdom Hearts, right? There are other franchises that do that infinitely better.
Yes.
And they don't need stupid possession tropes to do it.
You're probably right.
I mean, that is that is kind of true. However, the Kingdom Hearts is such a charming game. I don't know. I could be biased because it's one of my most
I
favorite.
could also very
stories.
much be biased against it because I don't like most Disney movies. So
Calling it sharp.
Oh.
You know,
That's fair.
fucking. I played Kingdom Hearts and almost lost my mind.
Okay. You know what? I do have one thing. You can dislike Kingdom Hearts as much as you want, but you cannot deny it's a gold mine for memes. You cannot deny me that.
I will have to second that.
The few memes I've seen of it are pretty good. I will fully admit that. Like, did someone say that Worlds of Darkness?
Just say bees, alright? Just replace darkness with bees and it'll make the exact same amount of sense.
Come out of it is the fucking Woody holding him back.
Yes!
Let him
cook! I use that meme so many times!
With each moon,
I've used that meme so many times. It's great. It's great.
Alright guys, so I have to become this.
So did you know that Three Houses is actually built using the models and engine of Fire Emblem Warriors?
Really?
Really?
Yeah. Koei Tecmo basically were the ones who developed 90% of this game. That's also why it has things like the battalion system. That's literally just straight up stolen from Fire Emblem Warriors.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm a part of the official Kingdom Hearts Discord server. Let me tell you what, some of these stickers are golden. Some of these stickers are pretty amazing.
I bet. You get an official Discord server.
They do. And the memes and the emotes are...
Who do I hate in this house? Hubert? Yeah, I don't like Hubie. Here, Hubie, because I
think
don't
my
like you.
least favorite is Caspar.
Don't insult my small child like that.
I'll insult any small child I want to.
You seem to be wrong a lot.
Oh my gosh. Poor Tex.
Alright, and that's what you're wearing everywhere. I want to always see you in this outfit so I can laugh at you. Now that I've done this.
I feel like there's an ongoing theme here, and it's probably going to be an ongoing theme for the podcast. Tex is gonna say something, and then Landon is gonna be like, wrong. This is why you're wrong. Gosh.
Tex simply exists. Us, you're wrong. Alright, who should I recruit now? Who do you think is a Black Eagles in disguise? Mercedes, obviously.
Yeah, Mercedes, just so that you can make her a Wyvern Rider.
Okay, Mercedes. And anyone else, or is that good?
Honestly, I know you already have a plan to make someone a dancer, but I want to see Raphael dancer so badly.
We will do that in Golden Deer Meme Run. If we're gonna do a meme run of all the houses, we're just starting with Black Eagles.
Or, Lysithia as a swordmaster?
Oh yeah, we can do that. Okay, so then we will grab Mercy, because she belongs in the Black Eagles, you know that. Because her brother...
So just a question as someone who doesn't know what you're doing completely, what constitutes a meme run for you?
Alright, so you know how these characters have, like, these classes that they prefer? You know how they have, like, the classes they have, and then they grow into these classes, right?
Gotcha.
What if I didn't do that?
Got it.
What if I just looked at them?
Least fitting classes.
What if I just looked at them and said, Edelgard, your mage, Hubert, fuck you.
The tanky, strength-based character, mage.
If you're ever bored and want to do something similar, go reclass everyone in Baldur's Gate. That one's funny.
Oh, I might do that.
Don't even get her started on Baldur's Gate.
I recently beat Baldur's Gate 3 for the first time.
Oh wow, you beat it? I only have 100 hours in it.
Making a Gale Varian is the funniest thing ever.
Oh god.
Gale Varian. Wait, hear me out. Monk Gale.
Oh.
Hear me out. Sorcerer Karlach.
Oh my lord. Alright, let's look at these guys. Oh, I'm holding the wrong computer. Let's look at their skills. So we want to make Edelgard
a monk barbarian.
Give me this.
That's amazing.
It worked so well, and I think deep down it was really cathartic watching her punch that one guy to death.
Oh, Gortash?
Yeah.
He says he wants to
I'm
ride
sure
a
theoretically
horse.
that would be real cathartic.
Hubert wants to ride a horse? You can ride a horse, buddy. No horse, you got a lance. You want to do a lance, you want to ride a horse, you want to ride a horse, Hubert. Hubert
Rose,
on a
every time you
horse.
say that, I just think of the Dragon Ball Z Abridged episode, where it's like, eat that horse. Gotta eat that horse, Vegeta. Eat that horse.
We're just gonna put them up to sea in their chosen things that I'm gonna put them in. You're my dancer. You're my
Rest in peace,
dancer,
Billy
Fairy.
Salute the champ.
Yeah, you get a E+ in faith because you're my dancer. And then I need you to stab people. Can you stab? You can't stab. Okay. It's okay. I'll fix you. Alright, so hear me out.
His name is Ferdinand von Ayer.
You could fix
Ferdinand
him.
von Ayer? Hold on. Hear me out. Linhardt and Caspar switch.
That would be pretty funny, not gonna lie.
Okay. So Brawler Linny. Alright, we're gonna have to train him really hard. And magic user Caspar. Yeah! I gave him healies.
You know, it sounds like these that make me wonder.
Perfect.
What's
Yeah,
Jimmy up to
you're
right about
great.
now?
Great, buddy. Alright, what should we do with Bernadetta?
So we need to make Bernadetta like a frontliner.
Frontliner?
Yeah,
I'm
maybe
thinking
another
frontliner.
armor knight.
No, wait, hear me out. Let me look. So she's really good at horse. So something horse. She gets pass if you give her horse, actually, which is really
Great
good.
Knight is in this game, right?
I don't really want to make her an armor knight, though. I don't want her to be slow. I want her to be like, ooh, what if we make her an assassin? The one thing she'd hate more than anything, but also secretly love because she gets to be in the shadows.
Oh yeah, make her a thief.
Yeah, let's make her a thief. I'm thinking thief. Yeah, we'll make her a thief. Come here, buddy. You're gonna have an E+ in sword now. And then I'll give you your horse
Great Knight
stuff.
in this one?
I think.
I think Great Knight's in this game. I don't remember.
Have a C in horse. Great, okay. Dorothea! What should we do? Okay, so Dorothea's usually a magic class. We're not doing magic.
We gotta make her the JoJo build because of the JoJo
build?
hat. So,
JoJo? So you're thinking like axe?
I was thinking Brawl, but axe.
Brawl! Yeah. Let's do
because,
Brawl, Brawl. Ooh, we could do the Yuri class on her. The Yuri class. Yeah, let's do the Yuri class.
I was thinking
Trickster.
that we make her into brawling just because she kind of her hat's the same as Jotaro's, and Jotaro punches people.
Punch. All right. Yeah. Dorothea, give me a
His
puncher.
stand stops time and punches people.
What about
Okay,
Petri?
yeah, there
What should we do for
Great Knights
Petri?
in this one.
Okay, good to know. So Petra, usually a sword master, so
yeah, let's not do that. Ooh, wait, no, that'd be too easy. She does assassin really well, so I don't want to give her a bow either. But she's terrible at magic. So what about we make her a magic class?
we'll make her another.
We'll make her
How many healers do we have?
We got one.
We can always use a second.
There he is. Well, Dorothea's
Caspar-
gonna be a trickster, so she'll have some healing utility. After I...
Okay.
Yeah, so let's give her a little bit of faith, not a lot. I'm just getting them to see. Just so, for the ones that can, so I can focus on the ones that can't. There we go, that's 2 healers now. Petra's gonna be the hardest one. I don't think we need her to heal. I think we need a good, solid mage.
All right, yeah, we can do that.
Let's make her
I'm
a
looking up what
mage,
her. I'm gonna look up what spell she learns.
Oh yeah, look up her spells. Does she get good spells? Can
She gets a
spell?
grand total of 2 of them. She gets Wind and Sagittae. That's it. That's her only learned magic. Although she does get some good faith spells.
Alright, she can be a healer.
I do have to leave you guys.
Alright, bye, Lay.
You guys all take care.
You do, bud.
Bye.
There There he goes.
But yeah,
What a
she
nice
learns
young man.
heal, Nosferatu, and restore. So slightly better for on faith.
Not physics though. Ugh. Okay, I don't like those. I don't like that. I don't like that. That's not really useful. Oh.
I'm gonna look up Caspar's as well now that we're here.
Well, I already set Caspar up for magic, so
I know.
he can
I'm just
already
curious.
heal.
I'm not gonna tell you what he gets. I'm just gonna look it up on my own.
I'm thinking. Well, Petri likes to be up close and personal, so a backliner. Let's make her an archer. We could make her a horse archer.
Horse archer could be cool.
Yeah, let's make her a bow knight then. Here you go, Petri. You can have bows. You can use a bow. You're our archer. Alright, good job. Now I need to look. No, I don't need that. I don't need that. I don't need that. I don't need that. That's all done. Now I need to look at the inventory and switch around items. Oh yeah, you're the armored knight, so you want the axe.
I was an armored knight in the past life once.
Sure. You're a mage. You want a lance? You want a sword? You want your fists?
You don't have any fists. You have to go buy them.
Why don't you have a fist, Caspar? Alright, Caspar, you don't get a thing, actually. Ooh, what if we make her a swordmaster?
That could be fun.
That would be funny. Alright, you get to be a swordmaster, Bernie.
It would also be funny if you end up acquiring Catherine and then making her a magic user.
I'd probably do that on a Silver Snow playthrough.
Fair enough.
There we go. Everyone has their correct items except for the people that need fists. They don't have their fist stuff.
They don't want the fisticuffs.
Nope. Oh, the DLC supplies. Yeah, give me those. Yeah, I'd like to take all of them. I'd like to take all of them. Look at my items now. Because you're going to be an Armor Knight, I kind of want to give you the Sacred Gelding shoes, but we won't do that yet. Palace of Beginnings. We'll give that to somebody later. Alright! Look at that, guys. We're playing the game. Isn't that great? That owl. It's beautiful. Look at it go. It's my owl. Have my own owl. Alright.
But what's the owl's name?
But what's the owl's name?
What does the owl say?
Let me know. I will make you I have a request. I have a request.
Okay, thanks.
I heard about goodness.
Okay, bye.
Okay.
Now, Ted,
what's up?
I'm not gonna.
how do you feel about Legend of Zelda?
Oh, Professor,
Lord.
me, I'm still not.
Oh, you're not gonna be happy with my opinion on Legend of Zelda either. Don't worry. I liked Breath of the Wild. I've never played Tears of the Kingdom, just haven't gotten around to it yet.
Right.
Ocarina of Time, I got to the time skip and just kind of lost interest.
First and best. It may have been.
I refuse to believe that he's lying.
Well,
I wanted to play Link to the Past at some point, but I haven't gotten to it yet. And that's my entire experience with Zelda right then and there.
My God. Well, good news for you. There is an entire project that is basically taken the entirety of Ocarina of Time and decompiled it into C code, so you can play the game natively on your computer.
That's cool.
So
That's a lot of
I'm probably gonna be playing the decomp version. So what's cool about the decomp version? You can customize everything, and I mean everything. You can change the color of any item in the game, any shader in the game. You could change the size of any item, any shader in the game. It is... If I'm going to replay Ocarina of Time, because I've beaten Ocarina of Time on every console, on the N64, on the GameCube when they did the remake, on the 3DS when they did the remake for the 3DS.
Oh yeah, and then also, I never played the N64 version of Ocarina. I only ever played the 3DS remake.
My heart!
I've never played either, but I've seen a playthrough of Ocarina of Time.
Oh, I've also seen a playthrough of Majora's Mask, although I haven't played it.
I really can't.
To be fair, I couldn't get into Majora's Mask, and I'm pretty sure it made a lot of Zelda fans out there cringe. But I could never get into Majora's Mask.
You get mad at me for my opinions, but I just have very unique tastes. Like, my favorite racing game is Sonic Riders for the GameCube. I bet I don't think either of you have probably played that.
No, I've played it. I played it for GameCube and then the Wii.
The Wii one was alright.
Yeah.
I will say that much. It's not the Xbox 360 one.
Lord.
Did we ever for the 360?
Yeah, Sonic Riders. It's one for the Xbox Connect.
No.
And it's awful.
That sounds like an abomination. Then, to be fair, I feel like most Connect games are kind of abominations. It was a good concept, but
I liked Connect Adventures.
That was fun.
That was an okay party game.
I was like 10 when that game came out, I think.
Yeah.
But I did like it when I played it.
Yeah,
when I was like 10.
It's a good party game, but by yourself, no way. Okay, I would never play it by myself. But if you have like people over, have company over, it's like, well, let's have a funny haha moment. Let's kick on Connect Adventures.
Oh, and neither of y'all have played Fire Emblem Genealogy: The Holy World, though Rose has seen a little bit of gameplay from it. That's my favorite Fire Emblem game.
Understandable. I do want to play it. It just looks real hard.
Actually, it's fairly easy. Like if you like follow a pairing guide, the second gen is brain dead easy.
Huh.
It is like basically the way that you play that game is in the first generation you just have the main lord kill everything. Like you just send him and he will kill everything with his silver sword for you. And then in the second gen you just make the right pairings and the game basically plays itself. It's a really easy game.
Wow.
It's just that Jason is making the game way harder by making some of the least optimal pairings possible.
He shipped it.
Oh yeah, he shipped it. He shipped it. But yeah, no, I don't think he got a single good pairing.
Edgelord. Yeah, I need Edgelord.
Because when you don't know like who the kids are gonna be, you don't know what the good pairings are gonna be.
This keyword is not on here. Alright. Mercedes. Yeah, because I'm trying to get Mercedes.
Now, Tex, how do you feel about cutesy games?
I've played and enjoyed a few cutesy games in my time.
How about Hat in Time?
I own it. I'm wanting to play it. Haven't played it.
Nice.
It's so good. Like,
I have heard good things about it.
It is such a good game, Tex. So as you know, I am a Arch Linux user. I have not been the biggest fan of Windows as of recent, well, for a while now. But anyway, that's the point. When before Hat in Time gained Linux support, I would sit there for 5+ hours troubleshooting it just to play it for about 2 or 3 hours and then head to bed. Because, you know, that's basically my day right there, on my days off. And I would do the exact same thing the next day, just to play it. That's how good of a game this is. Celeste, I have heard of it, but I have not touched it.
That's a pretty good platformer game.
I'll have to give that a go because I do love me a good platformer game. That's like my top 3 favorite genre games, platformer games like that.
I think
Celeste.
my favorite platformer out of pure nostalgia is Super Mario Galaxy.
Yes. Attaboy!
I was, if it came out in 2007, I would have been 5 at the time. But it was one of those games I just grew up with, and it was great.
It was so good. I remember I got one of the Super Mario Galaxy coins. I still have it. I still have my Super Mario Galaxy coin, like in the box and everything. Whoa. That was like that's my childhood right there. That was one of the games that got me in the Super Mario, other than the OG Super Mario Bros. For the NES, because my biological father had an NES, and that's what I used to play a lot of. It was my sister's old console. But let me tell you what, that and Space Invaders got me into gaming as a whole. And then eventually I grew up with Quake for his old Gateway PC.
I don't remember this being in the game.
It is.
Huh.
Right.
It's
that later.
Super Mario Galaxy was like, in my opinion, peak gaming for me. So good. So good.
It's a pretty good game.
It is a very good game. And if I ever get my Wii controller and Joy-Cons to work with my PC, that is one of the games I'm probably gonna fire up and replay.
Oh, you know what's another game that's very popular that I didn't like?
What?
Nier Automata.
Haven't played it yet.
I was gonna say I haven't touched it yet.
Never mind. But yeah, no, that game is formatted very weird, and I don't know, I beat it. But like I just never vibed with the story. I don't know. I had a friend who told me to play it, and they got it for me, and I felt so bad that I didn't like it.
But you still beat it anyway. I've been in those situations before. Like, one of my friends bought me Ultra Kill. I felt so bad. Because I really, really wanted to like Ultra Kill, because like, you know, the memes and all that fun stuff. They're like, yeah, you should play it, and they bought it for me. And I felt so bad that I didn't like it. I beat it anyway, because I'm like, you know what, it's a gift. I have to do it. I'm one of those people where it's like, even if I don't like it, 9 times out of 10, unless I really, 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 really don't like the GIF, I won't touch it. Like, I'll touch it. Unless if I really don't like it, I won't touch the game.
Right.
I'll just be like, oh, I'll get around playing, and I'm like, oh, forget that they gifted me this game. But 9 times out of 10, I typically will. I'll pick it up and I'll play it and I'll try to beat it.
You know, these days I'm thankfully I have Steam family sharing with most of my friend group. And so if they want me to try out a game, usually they own it on Steam already, and so I'm able to just steal it from them.
That's fair. And you just pick it up and play it, like, oh, well, it's okay.
Yeah, like, that's how I got most of my friends to play the Shin Megami Tensei series, so I own the Nocturne HD remaster. And then one of them bought SMT5 for me, so I need to buy it. Get wrecked, Atlas.
None of them were.
Yeah, that's one of those things, man. When you feel so bad, they buy you a game, and it's like, oh, give it a shot, and you play like the first like 25-30 minutes of it, and you're like, what is my life right now?
I was wondering.
It's like, maybe the story will get good later, and then you beat the game. It's like the story did not get good later. It didn't help its case.
So I also played Nier Automata in a very weird part of my life, which could have also very much affected my opinion on it.
That's fair.
That's fair.
Because I just wasn't in the best place in my life at that time, which I think could have definitely soured my opinion on it.
That's fair. Yeah. You just don't have the mental capacity to play anything, and now you're gonna play and you're like, I remember this game. I played this during this part of my life, and it just reminds you of that.
Yeah. Oh, another popular game series I just didn't like, Skyrim. I don't like Bethesda games. I don't like the format.
Not even Doom?
Tomas has served as the monastery.
I didn't like Doom or Doom Eternal. I tried both of them. Although I will admit I've never played Fallout.
Okay, I guess that's fair. But Doom, man, to give you an idea how big of a Doom fan I am, I have played every single Doom and beaten every single Doom on Nightmare mode.
Wow.
Good lord.
Yes, that is how big of a Doom fan
I know what
am.
that means.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you don't like shooter games, so you're obviously not gonna like Doom. Granted, it would be kind of funny to watch you play Doom, because it is a bit of a shooter horror game.
Yeah, that's
And
why
I know how you are with
like...
horror games.
Yeah.
You really liked Phasmo, though.
If I wanted to see, if I wanted to see
Don't lie to
Rose,
people.
just suffer in a horror game, I'd want her to play Bloodborne.
No, thank
Yes! Yes! Yes!
No,
that is something that I think you would that we would enjoy.
No.
I don't know so much about you, Rose.
I would
I
enjoy
love
it.
Bloodborne.
Bloodborne's basically a Souls game too, which would make the experience that much greater.
It'd make it that much worse.
I think the only Souls-like game Rose would ever even consider playing is Code Vein.
Okay,
No.
I could see
I
it.
don't know if you've
I
played
could see
Code
it.
Vein.
I've seen people play it. I've never personally ever touched it.
I've played the first like area of that game.
Where the fuck is
Yeah.
Edgelord? God damn it.
To give you an idea, Rose, when we say Souls-like game, it's a really, really hard game.
Well, I mean, they are also multiplayer.
That is true. Yeah, that is true. You could easily have someone who'll basically carry you.
Yeah, like I have friends who will only play Souls games in multiplayer, and I think that's just so weird. It's the whole Souls experience to me is
a single-player game.
is the single player experience. Yes.
Yeah, the single-player experience.
Where like you're just lost in this giant world, and you're exploring. You find various items and people, and then you get your ass beat by some random enemy. Because you weren't looking in the right direction.
And then you try to run from it, and he just chases you anyway.
Yeah.
And you're barrel rolling for dear life.
Oh.
God.
Do you think Rose would like Elden Ring at all?
No.
No, you don't like Elden Ring?
I think with the right group of people, she would like Elden Ring.
You look so stupid. Look at him.
I thought she was talking to me for a second. I was gonna die of laughter. Just with the right group of people. Just all you hear is, all you hear is, you look so stupid. I think that's the right group of people.
I still like to play the DLC of Elden Ring.
I've seen people play the DLC, and let me tell you, they all say the same thing. The DLC makes the game look like a kid's game.
Oh lord.
As in the DLC's really hard or DLC's really easy?
The DLC's really hard. Really hard.
Oh lord.
Oh boy. Does it ever get as hard as Millennia?
I'd say yeah. Yep. It's a hard game after the DLC. Like the first boss apparently makes the final boss in Elden Ring look like a pushover.
Elden Ring.
Ugh. Well, to be fair, the final boss is a bit of a pushover.
Yeah.
Like the first phase is difficult, but the second phase is fairly easy.
I'll say that much. I remember playing so it was kind of like that in Doom, right? But Doom Eternal's final boss, I was really disappointed with. I was really disappointed with, because he was a pushover like throughout the entire boss fight. And spoiler alert, it's the brain. The brain, when he was first introduced, he was kind of a bit of a challenge. But I feel like they really nerfed him in the Doom 2016 game. But the Doom Eternal boss fight, like even in Nightmare mode, the brain for 2016, the brain was kind of mid. Like the Cyber Demon was harder. But and then in Doom Eternal, their final boss, So to give you an idea, I got him to the second phase in Nightmare mode, and then my game crashed. I was so salty. I had to redo the first phase all over again.
Looking at my game library, I realized there is one Final Fantasy game I did beat. I beat the first Final Fantasy VII remake game.
Oh.
Ah.
That's literally the only one.
Man, I will say, my favorite Final Fantasy game. It might sound like a bit of a cliche, but I really like 15. I really enjoyed 15.
Here we go, our first taste of memeage. This is gonna be the hardest battle.
Because a lot of people, right, like when you introduce them to Final Fantasy, they all think 14, and they're like, oh, well, that's a live game. I don't know if I'd want to pay the money, but I'm like, no, 15's not a live game.
That's 14.
Yeah, that's 14.
Think you can rise to the challenge?
That's what I always tell them, like, that's 14. 15, you will fall in love with, I promise you. And they typically always do.
Huh.
Oh, you know what I think is the most underrated Fire Emblem game?
Which one?
It's a game it's not technically Fire Emblem, but it's called Tearing Saga for the PlayStation 1.
Huh.
In which basically the creator of Fire Emblem left Intelligent Systems to go do his own thing because of like various creative differences that showed up during Thracia 776. And he made Tearing Saga, and Nintendo sued him, and he won because it's basically Fire Emblem in every sense of the word, just not under the Nintendo banner.
Oh.
And it's a very good game. It has a bit. So the creator Shozu Kaga, he adds really weird mechanics, and it is very much into those weird mechanics, but it also has a lot of really cool things. Like it literally has save states in the form of breakable staves.
Wow.
Which I think is just really neat.
Your Highnesses haven't known me for very long, but you already have me figured out, don't you?
And then like a bunch of other neat mechanics, like 3-tier promotions, which more Fire Emblem games need, please.
Yes, and the same is true of us, right, Professor?
I mean, Nintendo's obviously not the most, they're not the most popular company, especially right now.
No.
But I feel like
they're
Nintendo's
popular, they just treat their fans like shit, and their
That's
fans eat it up.
Yeah,
the Nintendo recently has gone scorched earth. So I don't know if you heard about the Ryu Jinx incident, Tex, but
Is it that Switch emulator that got taken down?
No, that's the other Switch emulator that didn't get taken down, but now it's down.
Yeah, and they did it in the scummiest way. So the maintainer of the project lives in Brazil, so legally Nintendo can't touch him. However, recently Nintendo and him had a quote-unquote agreement. And this agreement basically was Nintendo saying, if you take down all the projects and you take down the entire company, that the entire franchise, which is Ryu Jinx as a whole, they'll do this quote-unquote agreement. Now, a lot of people are speculating, but the most recent speculation, and I kind of believe this, Nintendo came to the guy's house. Like, lawyers came to his house, and I guess that spooked him enough to where he, removed the project. However, in recent news, and I figured this out just the other night, I feel like Nintendo suddenly went after Ryu Jinx, because the Legend of Zelda game that hasn't been announced yet was leaked, and people found it was running on Ryu Jinx.
That's crazy.
So that's why. Like, it was so unreleased, no one heard of it until that tweet came out.
Lord.
And yeah, someone showed it was running on Ryu Jinx, and so that's why I think Nintendo went all scorched earth. Not only that, Nintendo started striking creators again on YouTube for showing games running on emulators.
Oh no.
And mods.
Even though technically that is considered fair use. Because yeah, because it's not just their game. It's their game with a little bit of content. But Nintendo doesn't see it that way. Nintendo sees it.
And they still get the money from like the sale of the game and whatever.
Yep. And then when Nintendo strikes it, they get all the revenue from the video.
Yeah.
It's like, Nintendo, treat your fans with a little bit of respect, please. But they're too big.
Oh, yeah, I was gonna say, Nintendo treating their fans with respect, maybe in 100 years.
I was gonna say, right now they're too big to fail. Nintendo could literally be like, no one's allowed to utter a word of Legend of Zelda franchise on any social media platform unless it's them promoting the game, and their fans would still probably buy from.
Yeah, they are a bit of a too big to fail kind of. I just realized you have 4 mages on you right now.
No, I don't. This is a oh, I don't like that at all. It'll be fine. He actually is using a lance. Ignore the mage. He is a lance user now. She's the mage. He punches.
Yeah. And it's to the point where I'm debating if I even would want to buy a Switch 2. Like,
I don't have the money for a Switch 2, honestly.
Like, I was kind of thinking about, like, maybe I want to save up and get one at first, but it's gotten to the point where Nintendo does not give a flying fadoodle about their game preservation at all.
For me, it's just that gaming on the PC is so much better in
it's
every
more convenient.
aspect. Yeah, it's more convenient. It's more customizable. You got more controller options. It tends to run better.
Like,
the only thing is that like I don't have a Steam Deck, so I can't so it's not portable. I have to do it on my desktop, but still.
Right. So I'll be 110% honest with you here. I bought a hacked Switch just for the sake of dumping game. I did that recently though.
How expensive is a hacked Switch?
So it's around. It depends on where you get it from. I got mine on eBay for like around like the ballpark of like $300, like a little over $300. And I only got it for the sake of dumping games. My entire playthrough of Hyrule Warriors and Breath of the Wild all done on PC because yeah, I bought the games. I bought them for the Switch. They run like garbage, hot garbage. Like especially with Hyrule Warriors, the moment you have like some enemies on your Switch, the game chugs. It chugs worse than an alcoholic on a Friday night. It's bad, so bad. So the moment I bought it and I got it on PC, that I saw the 60 frame rates and I'm like, you know what, this is how I'm playing this game. From start to finish, I did it entirely on PC. But the hacked Switch thing, it's such an inconvenience to switch between the hacked firmware and the not hacked firmware. So to give you an idea, in order to get to the partitioner, to switch between, to have the option, you have to plug it into your PC. You have to plug it into your PC and you have to run a command. And then the Switch reboots and then you can pick if you want the hacked firmware or the not hacked firmware. So it's like, yeah, you can get like a dedicated piece of hardware that does it for you automatically, but you need that piece of hardware plugged in, and you need to hit the button to switch between the pieces of firmware. Because the moment you come online with hacked firmware, Nintendo's gonna see that, and they're gonna send the ninjas after you, and that's gonna be it. Game over.
Yeah, it's all over after that.
Yeah. So at this point, I kind of just keep it offline and I keep it in the hacked firmware, and I use it to dump all my saves and to dump my games, because I bought those games, and Nintendo's not gonna support them forever. So why should I not play them if they're not gonna be supported forever? So I dump them and I just play them on my PC and my Steam Deck instead.
Hello, free XP for my squishable frontliners.
But yeah, it's hacked Switch. It's a little over 300. I recommend it if you want to save your games. I know I do, so I bought one.
And I didn't even enjoy it.
But that's just me, though. I I'm a gamer at the end of the day, and
Yeah,
Nintendo is not the biggest
I
fan
tend
of
to
their games.
emulate most games from Nintendo because I stopped giving a shit a long time ago.
Right.
But like I don't know. There also just aren't many first-party Nintendo games that interest me these days.
I agree. And I used to be a retro game collector, like way back when. Like I have the Xbox, the OG Xbox discs. I have some PlayStation 2 discs of games that I really enjoy. I have a lot N64 cartridges. More than I like to admit.
I own a physical copy of every Fire Emblem game that released in the West other than Shadow Dragon.
That's amazing. I bet you it costed you an arm and a leg, though. That's why I stopped retro collecting.
Well, I mean, it actually... Well, the most expensive parts of any North American Fire Emblem collection is usually Path of Radiance. And I bought Path of Radiance as a kid before Awakening came out and really drove up the price.
You saved yourself a lot of money doing that.
Oh yeah, it's worth like $300 for a complete in-box copy these days.
I believe it.
Crazy.
Yeah, you saved yourself a lot of money.
Yeah, I call it the pride of my collection.
Yeah, and it's a shame because I don't buy games just to collect them. I buy them to play them. Like I still have my N64, my GameCube, my OG PlayStation. I still have my Sega Genesis. I loved my Sega Genesis as a kid. And I still have my so I got the Legend of Zelda, the OG copy, like the gold edition, which isn't as rare as the silver edition apparently. But I bought it to play it. And a lot of people were like, oh, why would you want to play that, like save it in the box? I'm like, because I want to play the OG Legend of Zelda, and I wanted to do it on real hardware, which I beat the OG Legend of Zelda. Let me tell you what, don't regret opening that copy, because I had fun doing it. And it sucks because nowadays if you want to buy one, let's say I didn't own one, I'd be paying like $300, $400 for a sealed copy to get the actual experience. But it's because these retro game collectors, they don't buy the games to play them. They buy the game to keep it in a box and to save it for when it goes up, and then they scalp the living hell out of it. But
and then have you ever seen what seen Sega Saturn games? How awful they are to collect? I own a single Sega Saturn game. I don't own a Sega Saturn. But basically, for whatever reason, they added like this in every Sega Saturn game. There's not only the box, the manual, and the disc, but there's also like this little slip of paper or cardboard that you put over the spine to protect the spine for some reason, even though they're plastic cases.
Interesting.
And it's like and I can't imagine just going to like being like, no, I can't buy this complete in-box Sega Saturn game because it doesn't have the spine add-on, the spine cover. Because they're very hard to find because most people didn't save them because it makes no sense to save them.
It's things like that. And Nintendo's whole thing is, oh, we protect against piracy. That's the problem, Nintendo. Either you can constantly support your old games, or people are gonna forget about them. And instead of people forgetting about them, they emulate them. The reason I emulate them is because they thought they were fun as a kid. Because you stopped supporting them, and people don't want to pay $400, $500, $600 for a game that costed maybe $20 on release. Because at the end of the day, you're not making that money, Nintendo. Joe Schmo is. The scalper. And that's why I don't feel bad pirating old games. Because I'm not gonna pay $400, $500 to play Pokemon Crystal for the Game Boy Color. It's a bad time. But you know, the scalpers are over here like, yo, don't pirate those games. Play them on genuine hardware. You get the full experience.
I love playing on genuine hardware, but it's not worth several hundred extra dollars to do.
Exactly. If I could play it on the Game Boy Color, you best believe I would have my Game Boy Color on my desk here with Pokemon Crystal in there. However, that's like $1,000 to get the Game Boy Color and the game. Welcome back, Onslaught.
Yup. The worst part about it is that it doesn't even go to Nintendo either, so why am I buying this stuff?
Exactly. It goes to the scalper.
Yeah. As Gaiman once said, piracy is a supply issue.
That's so true.
I think that's a quote he said.
That's so true. Like, I'm sure if Nintendo was still making Game Boy cartridges and still selling the Game Boy, at least the bare minimum Game Boy SP, people would still be playing Pokemon Crystal. People would still be, like, playing OG Pokemon games. Because I know my little brother, his first console he ever owned was a Game Boy SP. Because my stepfather still had my old Game Boy SP, and it still worked! And it still plays every single Game Boy game under the sun. That console was made to last, and he loves it. He was playing Super Mario World just the other day. And he was in there, he's playing, Mario got the cape, going through all the levels and shit. The magic, man. If Nintendo was still making Game Boy games, every kid and their sister would be having a Game Boy. But alas, instead we have Switches that cost over $300+ plus, $400+ if you get the OLED, and $60-$70 games. That
I
are probably
kinda
gonna
regret
last.
buying my OLED, not gonna lie. It's not...
Coming up with brilliant schemes that can handle...
Yeah, I was hoping for at least a Switch Pro. If it was a Switch Pro, I probably would have bought one.
Yeah, I
Because-
bought the Splatoon limited edition OLED.
Ooh. I don't know how much that costs, but it sounds expensive.
It was actually the exact same as just buying a new Switch OLED at the time that I bought it, because I bought it brand new from Best Buy.
Wow. They also Pokemon games on the Switch now. I know. You can actually. They are releasing some old school Pokemon games on the Switch now.
But the problem is that they're not real. The problem is that they're first off they trickle down these games, so it takes fucking decades for us to get anything. And then also, they, not only do they trickle down, they don't release everything. So, like, let's say you really just want to play, I don't know, what's a
Pokemon Yellow
game? Yeah, Pokemon Yellow. Like, Nintendo is gonna basically tell you to eat shit and die, I guess.
Nintendo's gonna be like, we'll release Pokemon Yellow for the Switch, maybe 3 or 4, maybe even 6 years after its release. I noticed that's what they do.
Yeah, and then blame us for trying to find ways to play it. Then
Right.
give us an arm and a leg.
Oh, it's piracy. They're committing piracy. They're playing Pokemon Yellow in their web browser, even though we waited 6+ years to release these games. And it's like, yeah, I see Nintendo's trying, but get this, right? When Nintendo first started, when they first added the emulator stuff to their to the Switch plans. Oh. But it's like when Nintendo first released like some of these emulators to the Switch Online stuff, you know, they bumped the price like $30+. The open source variants of these emulators performed way better than Nintendo's proprietary solutions. Like, I remember when it first released, and a lot of people, some people did, accept the upcharge and called it a day. They played some of the emulated Switch games, and the Ocarina of Time copy that they supplied, Link was falling through the map. I don't remember that in the Ocarina of Time. And I played 3 or 4 versions of the game.
I mean, to be fair, that absolutely happens in the Ocarina of Time speedrun, or at least it used to.
Right. They're just allowing people to play the copy for the speedrun out of the game.
Yeah, just let's make the speedrun even easier, guys, because I don't know if you've seen Ocarina of Time speedruns, but that game was built with duct tape. Also, I think he's about to die.
No, he's not.
I that game was built with duct tape. I've seen some of the speedruns. I'm like, they get pretty ridiculous pretty
Lord.
quick. It shows how broken the game really is.
Yeah, it's pretty silly.
I should retreat.
Yeah, like,
No, you're fine. You're fine. Go get a look.
there's a part like when you can phase through the map and you instantly get to the final fight as Kid Link and you fight against Ganon.
Yeah, I don't remember how they do it, but I remember there's like all sorts of stupid shit like that. They're even discovering more to this day.
It's amazing.
Even though almost none of it is viable in a speedrun because the glitch speedrun ends in like 2 minutes already.
Lord.
Right.
Let me see what the world record for.
I'm curious now. Yeah.
Speedrun.com.
Bet it's like maybe a
Oh,
minute,
you can't do anything.
maybe a minute 30 seconds. I'm bet.
Ocarina of Time, any percent. It's 3 minutes and 47 seconds.
Oh,
Lord.
that is still kind of really
I need you
impressive.
to hit this time.
Yeah, it was actually only made 2
job.
months ago.
Was that really necessary?
It was Kilda. Jesus.
Speaking of old school games getting a revamp, did you guys hear about Super Mario 64 getting a ray trace revamp before Nintendo shut it down?
Yes, I did hear about that.
Yeah, someone decompiled Super Mario 64 and added ray tracing elements to it, which was the coolest thing ever in my opinion. It really it brought a breath into Super Mario 64 that I didn't think could happen. Like, more so of a breath of fresh air than I thought was possible. And Nintendo shut it all down, and I'm like, why would you do that? If I made a game back in '99 and someone revamped it that way, I
It's
would
fine, Gaspar.
be
You're
shouting it
fine.
out.
It's okay. It was a necessary evil.
I'd be
they're
like,
just
guys,
squishy.
so I made this game back in '99. It was really popular, and I'm not supplying it anymore. However, someone took that code, decompiled it, and recompiled it with ray tracing aspects. Go play that. Give that GitHub a visit and go play it. And if the guy has donations, go donate to him. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Maybe
In
you
fact-
use combat arts again.
In fact, actually, id did that when when someone made a mod for Quake and they turned it into their own game. id Software, the guys who made Quake, was like, hey, this is amazing. Go play this. And then eventually the same guys that made it made Team Fortress 2 and got recruited by Valve. Pretty legit.
The only thing sad about Valve is that they never learned how to count to 3.
That is so true. that is very true. You don't get Half-Life 3, you get Half-Life Alyx.
Yeah, no
Half-Life,
Portal
Alex.
3, no Team Fortress 3.
No.
You've made it past my...
I'd love a Portal 3, are you kidding me? That'd be
I would-
awesome.
That would probably make Steam charts.
Shannon.
Although I actually never played Half-Life.
See you, Shannon.
Adios.
I haven't either. The closest I've gotten to it was Gmod. But, So, Rose, I know I asked you this question before,
Yes.
and I know your answer already. But if you could have any game have a remake, or a sequel, or anything like that, what would it be?
Lordy. A game I'd love to see a sequel for?
Yes, and or remake for.
Can't really think of one.
I know when I asked you about the,
Also, it's asking if if there's any character we'd want to see in Smash Bros.
Yeah, I'd like to see another Fire Emblem character. I don't think there's enough.
I don't think there's enough.
I mean, we could also use Waluigi.
Yes,
Lord.
actually. That would be amazing if they...
I want a Waluigi game so badly. He needs his own video game.
They really haven't made a Waluigi game? Like, at all?
No, he's only ever appeared in party
In
games and
Tetris.
sports spin-offs.
Yeah. That's so wild to me.
They're gonna make it.
Yeah, he
They really
literally
have made a
only
world.
exists so that Wario would have a tennis partner in the N64 Mario Tennis.
Wow, that's
And originally they were gonna make a Wall Peach.
a wall peach. Didn't they make Daisy? Isn't Daisy kind of like a wall peach?
Yeah, but she at least appeared in Super Mario Land before tennis.
Yeah. That is true, that is true. I was gonna say she appeared in Mario's first appearance, but I forgot that was what's
That's
her
Pauline.
name? Pauline, that's who I'm thinking of. Yeah, I would say that's Pauline. Man, they really never made a Waluigi game.
Yeah?
Another what?
They never made a Waluigi game.
They didn't. They've made Wario games. They've made a Peach game. They made 2 Peach games actually. And they've made a bunch of Mario games. Luigi gets his games. He had a whole year.
Yeah,
He needs
the year
another
Luigi.
We need another year of Luigi, please, Nintendo.
Yes. Or
And
maybe
then,
a year of Waluigi.
thankfully, this is not older Fire Emblem where they triple the might instead of triple the damage.
Thankfully.
I'd say I'd love to have Waluigi. At least have Waluigi as a playable character in Smash.
Level 2! Please, strength. Why? Okay.
I feel like if Nintendo wanted to win their fans, semi-win their fans back, I should say, after taking down Ryu Jinx, is they add Waluigi in Smash. Granted, it wouldn't make up for it too much, but it would be a step in the right direction. Waluigi coming to Smash.
If there was a game that I would want remade, the problem is that the games that I would have said only like 5 months ago have already been announced to be getting remakes/remasters. Those being Trails in the Sky, which is getting a remake next year, and Tales of Grace's F, which is getting a remaster next year.
Damn. I heard that Place's Joker from Persona 5 is an announcer in Smash Bros. That's really awesome, actually.
Yeah, I knew that.
Cool.
I don't remember his name, but I remember that fact. Oh, also, have you ever played a Trails of? Oh, you haven't played a Tales of game, I mean.
I've played
like
a
Tales
little
Symphonia.
bit of Tales.
You played a little bit, you've never beaten one.
Of Biscaria.
Yeah, Tales of is really good for action JRPGs. If I wanted to play an action JRPG, I would not play Kingdom Hearts. I'd play Tales.
That's fair.
Hey Rose, didn't you say you wanted a Fire Emblem game remade or something like that? It's like something along those lines.
I would love to see Shadow Dragon properly remade as a Switch game.
Shadow Dragon would be cool, but I would murder both
Oh,
of you.
thank you for the follow!
But I would murder both of you for an FE4 remake. I'm sorry.
Fair.
FE4 is in such need for a remake. It is insane it has not happened. It literally 3 Houses is just expanding on so many ideas that FE4 had. The crests are stolen from FE4. The weapon triangle was originally added in FE4.
Whoa.
The Flame Emperor is a concept stolen from FE4.
Whoa. That's crazy.
A lot of the countries outside of a lot of the periphery countries are named after Jug Draw characters, which is the continent in FE4 and FE5. Genealogy of the Holy War.
Yuta or Target. I'm on null to count. Oh, hi Yuta. Welcome to the stream, bud. Actually, talking about you today.
Excellent work today, Professor. Though our victory should come as no surprise.
Of course not. It was easy.
You know, for as long as the Switch has been out, I was actually kind of expecting another Smash Bros. Game.
Really?
They tend to only make one per console. I don't see why they'd make a second one, especially with how big of a project Ultimate
was. Yeah.
Because like they only stopped releasing DLC what 2-3 years ago.
That is true. I feel like they would just make more DLC. Which actually no, it isn't a first because I remember Smash Bros. U and Smash Bros. 3D. They released DLC for that too.
Yep.
For that battle, she was only a soldier following our professor's command. Sure, she was an incredibly powerful soldier.
Don't worry about it too much, Linhardt. All that matters is that we won.
There was something that I was really hyped for.
Winning?
What's up, Rose?
Sorry, I got excited because I won.
Hell,
We only managed to win because
Rose, you
we
always
worked
win.
together.
What do you mean?
Yeah, I won.
You're a natural born winner.
It went a lot smoother than I expected. We only lost Caspar after he ran out of Heelys and was useless.
I'm canceling the festivities so we can discuss this topic further.
But the one thing I was really hyped for, and this would have been a real step in the right direction. I don't know, Tex, you might have actually, I think both of you will probably remember Skylanders.
Yes, I do remember Skylanders.
So Microsoft recently bought I think it was Activision as a whole.
7 ads, yay!
7 ads. It's on a character. Master Chief and Sans. Master Chief and Sans. And...
To be fair, Sans did make it into Smash.
I want him
He
proper.
did make it.
He did, just not as his own character.
I need him
it?
proper.
Hey, I'm just saying, Sakurai and Toby Fox are friends in real life.
That is true. That is true. But Microsoft bought Activision, and the Xbox CEO talked about how Activision has so many great IPs that like they don't touch, like Guitar Hero and Skylanders. He tweeted it out.
Okay, so here's the thing about Skylanders.
Yeah.
Skylanders died because it got oversaturated. They released one every single year for like 7 or so years, and it was just too much money to keep up with for kids.
Yeah.
It's like $100 for the base game with the portal and the 2 new characters, and then it's like $12 for 100 figures or something like that per figure.
Yeah.
Lord, yeah.
And that's just too much money. And that's the biggest reason why Amiibo is the only Toys to Life that's still around, because people don't really use Amiibo for the Toys to Life feature. They do it because it's statues of Nintendo characters.
Yeah.
That is true.
Like, I have every single Fire Emblem Amiibo. I have all of them.
Wow.
That's amazing.
I actually have some figures from 3 houses. Do you guys want to take a guess of which ones I have?
Slight correction, I don't own male corn. I only own female corn because male corn is ugly as fuck.
Jeez.
You guys guess which figures I own from 3 houses?
I'm gonna guess Violet.
Well, come back, Yuta. No, I don't have Violet. She's too expensive.
So you want to know
Edgelord.
No, I don't like Edgelord.
Then why are you playing her route?
Because it's my least favorite. Start with your least favorite, finish with your favorite.
I'm gonna be honest, I thought you were gonna say because it's the shortest.
No.
Marth.
Oh,
No.
Marth would be cool.
I said from 3 houses.
It's from 3 houses.
It's not an amiibo.
Is it Geralt?
He doesn't have a figure, does he?
I'm sure someone somewhere made a figure of him.
Oh. I did say I was talking about you. I was talking about that one time that I was playing, Legend of Zelda. I was talking about when I was trying to play, what was it called? Breath of the Wild. And you said my gaming was so bad that you begged me to stop playing it. I was telling that story earlier.
Do you own Dimitri?
Nah.
Claude?
Yes. 3 more figures to name. Good luck.
Oh boy.
Dorothea.
Nah.
Hubert.
Nah. He's really bad at this. Synth, your turn.
Didu?
Oh, sorry. It's okay, buddy. No.
Yeah, I have no idea.
I was gonna
Felix.
say, yeah.
No. I mean, I
Felix. It'll Claude. Bernie. Not Dorothea. Bernie. And then, of course, Lysinthier.
I mean, they recently came out with.
Why are you sorry, Yuta?
They came out with these figures for Trails of Cold Steel.
Ooh.
And I'm so sad that they're too expensive and they're Japan only.
Oh, I think I've seen some of these figures that you're talking about. They show up in my feed sometimes.
It's very possible. I think they just came out, or they just released the pre-order fairly recently.
Yeah, I got money. Oh.
Now that I think about it, that's the other reason why I think I mainly hack consoles, is because there's a lot of games that I do enjoy. However, they're Japan only releases.
Oh yeah, that's a big problem with so many JRPG series where they just leave like half of the games in Japan only. I am so glad that the
you must be prepared for anything.
Okay, so I need to gush about the Chill series once again because they did something really cool where so the entire second arc was Japan only for a while, for like a decade. And these fan translators came along and put a patch that you can put onto the both games of the second arc to translate it. And and you had to buy it officially, so that's why it wasn't ever any legal issues. But then Falcom decided to make those fan translations the official translations of those games.
That's so cool too.
And so if you bought the game, either game on Switch, PC, or whatever, you're buying the fan translation that's now the official translation. And I wish more video game companies did that. Cough, cough, Nintendo cough.
Yes.
You didn't have much contact with
like literally, Fire Emblem
I thought being
4, 5, and 6 are all still Japan locked. They all have fantastic translations out there,
By the way,
and nothing from Nintendo. They're still not releasing them here in the West.
That's fairly routine for you.
Although to be fair, I don't think Fire Emblem Thracia 776 is ever going to sell well if it ever got remade. I don't see it selling well.
Why?
Because Thracia, well, for two reasons. For one, you have to play Genealogy of the Holy War first, and second, its gameplay is not very conducive to modern Fire Emblem. It has a lot of stupid fucking bullshit in it. People who like the stupid fucking bullshit tend to really love the game. If you hate the stupid fucking bullshit, you tend to hate the game. Unfortunately. Yeah.
Well, I'll find out.
It's a great game. It's a great
look,
game.
I got Mercedes. Wow. Yeah. You're in my house. Wow, thanks. All right, we got her. Problem solved.
For example, on stupid mechanics the game doesn't tell you about and it just kind of imposes on you, there is a Dreosa says this game does not have any true ending.
I wish it does. I wish it did.
It has 4 routes. All of them have different endings, but you choose the route at the beginning anyway. So.
Yep.
But anyway, so. For Thracia 776, you have what's called the fatigue mechanic, is an example of stupid bullshit, where every time you do an action such as attack, defend, whatever, you get fatigue points, and once that fatigue goes over your HP, you can't not deploy that unit for the next map at all.
Ooh.
And so it forces you to use a lot of characters, and can be really fun to work around. But it is also just stupid bullshit.
Yeah.
Especially since, like, staves give you a ton of fatigue. And so you have to have, like, 1,000,000 healers in your party just so some of them you can rotate them out in and out.
Alright, I have to save the game before I try to be an axe person.
Oh, also, staves can miss in that game, which is very dumb.
I'm sorry, what?
In Fire Emblem Thracia 776, staves, including heal staves, can miss.
Miss?
Yes.
You can miss your heal? You mean like, heal! Oh no, I missed. Oh, we failed. No.
And then, oh, look, it's Catgirls again.
No, it's not. No, it's not. They're not.
I remember when I used to be a cat girl in a past life.
Good lord. You
Hey,
leave my
Neko.
Neko Para alone, okay? Lord. That's how they sound.
Oni-chan.
I call Rose when we chat sometimes. And then
Please
she
don't
just
call
kind of
me
looks
that.
at me. She's
Did I
like,
say please
Simp,
don't
why are
call
you
me
like
that?
this? And I'm just like, well, you
Definitely not
see.
what I say. That's not what I say. That is not the word that
She
comes
just kind
out of my
of,
mouth.
she kind of gives me just a look.
With my eyes, even.
Yes.
Right,
Look
Oni-chan?
with my forehead. No, God, please don't call me that. Lord save me. You know, it's times like these where I wonder what Jimmy's doing. Jimmy! Jimmy! Jimmy!
Just, you, Batman transition music. It's just a picture of Jimmy. That's the Jimmy probably at work. Actually, I don't know if Jimmy works today.
So you guys are probably wondering, am I gonna deal with the Persona-y stuff in this game like I used to every single time I play it? I don't know, man.
Professor,
That's a...
it's not
By the time...
I guess if you put it...
I have a request.
I don't know, man. I might. I'm not really interested in recruiting anybody, so it hurts more. You know?
That's not true, you recruited me.
Well, no, I mean in the game. You're not in the
I
game,
was gonna
Synth. You're a
say.
co-host.
That's
Of course,
I don't
they're in the
think-
game. They're the best unit.
Oh, yeah.
They have
Look,
mastery in everything. They've got 99 in every stat.
Yeah, okay. Alright, bye. Don't actually care about what anyone has to say. Hey, Hubie. Alright, yep. Bye. Yep. That's where we're at. You know? Been there, done that. Do it again. There's Tomas. Hopefully he doesn't require anything. I don't really like him. For, reasons. Who has mission? Do you have mission? You have mission. I accept mission. Alright. Out this door. Yeah, welcome to Fire Emblem 3 Houses, guys. It's, we run around in circles for 5 hours and then we play the game. And repeat.
I was gonna say, I know you did that with,
Engage.
yeah, Engaged. I remember.
Yeah,
You would fish a
okay.
lot. And I'd be like, guys, we're playing Stardew. She's fishing.
Let's go
Oh,
fishing.
Can't be serious. We need
Okay.
your help.
I mean,
I
I
always
never
make it-
even knew this NPC was here, much less that they had a side quest.
yeah, they have the gifts for the animals. You just
I don't remember having to give gifts to animals. Dang.
Yeah, it's an update.
Thanks.
I see.
Thanks for the
Yeah,
update.
I played all 4 routes on release, and then that was it for me. That was the last time I played 3 houses.
So I've done some meme routes. So I did a meme route of a blue
Bless
lions
you.
myself. Thank you. And let me tell you,
Nothing to report.
Dancer
Are you settled in here
Dimitri.
at the monastery yet? Make sure
It
to
gets
That's pretty
better.
silly.
There's much to see.
Mage
Like
to do.
fish. You do know about the pond behind the dining hall, right? You can fish there.
Mage.
Oni-chan.
Mage. Do-do. 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 Do-do.
So this is your
Do-do. 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 Huh?
So, how many meme rooms have you done before?
1.
1? Okay.
Yeah. Okay. I guess I should talk to these people. Good lord, I don't care. Alright.
What?
Hey, Yuritsa, do you want to be my friend?
Care to do what?
Okay, bye.
You there. We will accompany.
Alright, bye. Yep, that's the game, guys. You just walk up to someone, hey, how are you? Yeah, be careful. Yep, okay, bye.
But what about the Dragon Balls?
Cool, I scared him. Exactly what I wanted.
What about the Super Dragon Balls?
What about the Super Dragon Balls?
Okay.
What about the
I can't have
Dragon
you.
Ball GTs?
Hey, look, it's
Dragon Ball
Petra.
Bridget has
I prefer the worst is the cold. Yeah.
Also,
it's not, it's
I'm
the
not
hot.
actually a Dragon Ball fan. I watched the first like 50 or 60 episodes of Dragon Ball Z, got bored, and never watched it again.
Rose loves Dragon Ball.
Amazing. No, I don't. Don't listen to him. He's lying.
Oh, it's just, I'm so proud. I am so proud of you right now.
Why?
You said the synth quote. Realization. Rose having a realization moment. I did say the synth quote.
Oh lord, I did.
She's like, I spent too much time with them.
I said the synth
Yes.
quote. Ah man.
You said the synth
well, that was
quote.
fun.
You did.
Look, free shit. Hi Manuela. Can you stay out of the way? I'm trying to grab this stuff off the floor. Just
For context,
don't mind me.
I typically I'll mess with
Did
people, but
you
like, don't listen to her,
hear-
she's lying, or don't listen to him, he's lying.
That the Kaba can defeat SSJ4 Gogeta. It's written all over Twitter/X.
Alright, you know who can beat Goku?
Who?
Anya Forger from Spy X Family.
You're right, she could read his mind.
Yeah, okay, that's fair, that's fair.
His mind's probably really blank. It's probably just fight, 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 fight,
Fight and
fight,
food.
Fight, fight,
Fight, grow stronger, and food.
fight, and strength,
And occasionally smash Chi-Chi.
Yeah, that's fair, that's fair.
But he doesn't really think about that. He hasn't fully understood that concept yet.
Hasn't he had several kids at this point?
Yes.
He still doesn't understand it though. He's a terrible father. Let's not lie to ourselves. Come on, don't fool yourself about Goku. You think he's a good dad? He didn't raise his son Gohan. He fucking named his son after food.
I am grateful.
Technically his grandfather.
I thank you.
Gohan's not his son?
So, Gohan was his grandfather's name.
Ah.
But,
Well, that's
no,
actually
you're
kind of
100
sweet now.
Oh, I'm about to piss off a lot of people. I thought Master Roshi was his grandfather.
Oh my gosh. Every single you just made the creator of Dragon Ball Z roll in his grave a bit.
I bet I did. And also, all those Mexican cartel guys who had like a ceasefire when Toriyama died.
Yeah.
What?
Oh, yeah. You probably did make them roll in their graves a bit too.
Oh yeah.
Gosh.
They had a ceasefire when he died?
Professor, I didn't expect
Yeah,
they did.
Because Dragon Ball franchise is super popular in Mexico and most of Latin America. It is they literally would like play episodes on like a projector on like the front of the Capitol. It's that popular.
Wow.
Yes. And when Toriyama died, let me tell you what, man. They all had a ceasefire. It was a sad time for everybody. Because everyone in Mexico knows what Dragon Ball is.
Wow.
Yeah.
Everyone.
I have a friend who's from Mexico, and he's a massive Dragon Ball fan. And he talk about all that.
Thank you. Is there anything troubling you?
Well, he's also just a big anime guy in general, so.
One guy. We got one guy as a testimony, guys. That's enough for a full group.
Funny enough.
That's all of them.
So Toriyama, growing up, and a lot of people asked him, like, what his favorite anime was. Toriyama wasn't an anime guy.
Really?
He did not like anime at all. He was a manga guy. That's how I got the idea from Dragon Ball.
Synth.
I mean,
synth,
Dragon Ball is
synth,
a manga
synth,
first, no?
Synth.
Yeah, manga.
Synth. Say, what
Yeah.
did you call it?
I called it manga.
How
It's
dare
manga.
I can't believe you. I
Whistle.
believed in my manga, but you said manga.
Yeah, you did say mango. It's not a fruit.
It's not a fruit.
Fucking mango over here.
But yeah, I
Then
thought
he
that was
hit you
I thought
with
that
the
was kind of
mango.
weird though that he wasn't into anime. He was in the manga.
I think it makes more sense because a lot of animes start out as mangas.
That is true.
Probably a purist, honestly.
He was.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people ask me like, what anime did you get Dragon Ball from? And he's just like, no, it was all manga, my guy. Like he said that he liked the fighting that the manga had, and he's like, you know what would be cool? And then he started making Dragon Ball.
Wow.
Dragon Ball's like the OG shonen manga, no?
It is.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I'll be honest, I'm not much of a shonen guy.
Oh my god, I love shonen. Just not
like-
Dragon Ball.
Like, I really like Full Metal Alchemist, and that's in Death Note. I guess Death Note's technically shonen, so I do like that one. But like, and I liked what little I saw of My Hero Academia, but
Oh, you
otherwise,
should've finished it. It's good. I finished it. I read the whole manga.
I stopped after the overhaul arc.
I finished it.
Funny Dragon Ball onslaught wants to send. It's a funny Dragon Ball.
Oh lord. Okay.
Or is it the Ball Dragon?
All right, there's Cat Bernadette.
Wants to add me on Discord. I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure, Rose, don't you have a server thingamabobber?
I do have a server. You're just not in it right now.
I'm talking for your fans.
Yes.
For the fans.
There you go.
You gotta
Join
you gotta join yourself back in there. Let me know if you struggle. I don't think you should struggle, but you might.
I didn't struggle.
Good. Let me just... Oh, I'm working on it. I haven't touched this server in forever. It's so dead. Give him the proper role. And then... there you go. There you go, bud. Everything as intended. Alright.
Heck yeah.
Heck yeah, indeedle. What is it? Alright, yeah, I'll do it. Alright, bye.
I have something to ask of you.
Hey,
Yeah?
Mercedes.
Oh, Professor.
Yeah,
Did
I
you
did
come
not.
to No.
Okay. Hey.
It is the dude. Have you also come to offer your prayers to the goddess?
No.
Professor?
Alright, bye. Don't like you.
Inside
Hey,
the saint
said
booth.
it. Yeah,
Now
yeah,
that
yeah.
you are-
My favorite is you, Flame. You're my favorite
Inside
saint,
the saint
okay?
in-
Wyvern Rider Flay.
I have something to ask of you.
Lord.
I have
I
something
can't-
to ask of you.
I can't use
I have
her in
something
this
to ask of you.
playthrough. If I could, I would. Alright, so now we're gonna go finish the quests, and we're gonna go eat 10 meals, and then hopefully we'll have enough time for another batcheroo.
I was thinking.
I'm glad we talked a lot about Fire Emblem 3 Houses while playing Fire Emblem 3 Houses. I'm glad that
The problem
was
is that
the
this is just
main-
all
There are those who don't think kindness.
fluff. It is a very
it's
fluffy
a-
game.
I'm glad you guys, you know, had a good time talking about Fire Emblem 3 Houses, the game we're playing.
Yeah. My favorite Fire Emblem character is Goku, didn't you know?
Then
Yeah,
you know.
we were talking about
Especially
Fire Emblem Goku
Fire
houses.
Emblem GT.
Yeah, and
Fire Emblem Z.
Yeah, and then Fire Emblem Grand Theft Auto. Wait a minute.
Grand Theft Auto. Wait a minute.
Oh yeah, maybe GTA 5 might release before you're done with all of this monastery stuff.
Yeah, maybe.
I mean GTA 6, yeah.
Yeah,
GTA 6. You know what's funny?
What?
Rose sent me a funny rap video. I didn't think
did?
I'd see. Can I talk about it, Rose?
What rat video?
The one with Ben Shapiro in it.
Oh no, you cannot talk about it.
Okay, please send me this over. DM this to me. I need
Okay.
to know.
Okay, I
I
will
will-
say, for context, it's really hilarious to listen to Ben Shapiro rap because he raps slower than he talks.
That's what
And
I was
that
gonna
is-
say.
That
That's
is
what I
the
was gonna say.
only-
He.
Is the only reason why you should listen to this song. Forget the message. Forget politics. Forget it all. Ben
That's what I
Shapiro
mean.
rapping really slowly.
Ben Shapiro raps. That's the only thing I was gonna mention.
Yeah,
But
he
the fact that
really
Ben Shapiro does rap slower than he talks is incredible. I have to send the. I'll send this to text.
It's so dumb.
I thought you were gonna. I thought for a second you're talking about when he someone had him sing the lyrics to WAP.
Oh,
Sounds amazing.
that does sound pretty amazing.
I'll
I
DM
can-
it to you.
I
This
can
is what
hear
Discord
him
is for.
poorly singing WAP. It's just WAP, 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 and it's like
It's
no
a
bad.
wet ass P word. Get up, yeah.
Lord.
Poor Rose.
I see the meme as well. Up to the people memeing.
A moment, please.
Memers can be dreamers. We meme here.
You're a lifesaver.
This is Fire Emblem
These
meme
by
house.
eardrums.
Alright, go talk to some. Maybe I can teleport. Can I just teleport? Yeah. But yeah, I can. I can just teleport. Awesome. Now I don't have to think hard. At all.
Oh my god, I have to watch this later. That's brilliant. So,
My savior, thank you.
man.
Hey,
So my life, right? Sometimes I get really bored in my life. So I decided one day I was going on the YouTube rabbit hole.
Well done.
And I watched an entire documentary of how anime made it to Western culture. Oh no, that was the Chronicles of Anime.
Good
Like,
lord.
how anime became a thing. It was a 30-hour video, and I watched the entirety of it.
It's like that one time I watched that Nuxtaku video about how Fairy Tail is actually a good anime, and he's right. Anyways.
Let's see.
I have
I've
the
never
entirety.
seen Fairy Tail.
I have the entirety of Fairy Tail on the server, and I started
Okay.
watching it, Rose. You'd be so proud.
That reminds
You should finish it. What did you?
Yeah,
did
I
you
am
finish it?
so slow at watching anime. I watch like one new anime a year.
Just read the manga. It's the
This year
same
was
thing.
JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Even then, I
Oh.
only got to like halfway through part 4.
That's fair, yeah.
Here, so let me get. He's strong. Take care of it.
But yeah, I started watching Fairy Tail, and it's...
I love it.
And now that after
I was skeptical. I'll tell you this much, I was very, very skeptical.
Tell me something, Professor. When it comes
And then I caught myself getting extremely angry when we got introduced to man, it's been a hot minute since I watched it. Forgive me if I forget the character's name. The guild master's son. No, grandson.
Alaxis.
Grandson.
Yeah.
Ha!
Alaxis.
I thought I hated a lot of characters in my time of watching anime. No.
It is better if you spend too.
No, I do not like this man. I thought I hated Medusa when I watched Soul Eater.
It gets
No.
way. You don't understand. Now you have to keep watching Fairy Tail. Wait. How would you feel if I told you? Redemption.
Shut up. Right now. No way. There's no way. He's not coming back from this.
I will tell you that you'll forget he's a character before he comes back from this at this rate. It definitely, if you want the truth, yeah, he has
Oh, the creator of JoJo died? I didn't hear that.
What?
That's crazy. Oh, hi,
It's thanks to my... He is the best.
I love you. Okay, bye. I can't have him. I want him, but I can't have Ash in this place.
The wiki says Hirohiko Araki is still alive at 64 years old.
That's good. The JoJo last his Joe. If he JoJo'd his last Joe, that would be sad.
I think he's still writing for JoJo.
Here, Bernie, let's bond.
But
I need you guys to gain
Loxus, that's who it was, Loxus.
Yeah, Loxus.
Ah, I hate that. Hate that guy.
You're going to be like family by the end of Fairy Tail. He's your family, okay?
But I was gonna say right now, I don't want him to have any part of the guild. I don't want him touching the guild.
Don't worry. It'll be a totally worth the wait type of deal.
What
but
episode
yeah,
am I on?
it's gonna throw you off like crazy. You're gonna lose your shit.
Okay, yes, I know. I'm watching Overlord
You're gonna
too.
lose
Give me a second.
it.
I'm on episode 26 right now. That doesn't sound right. Hold on.
You're not on episode 26.
I would say it doesn't sound right.
No, it does not sound right. Just want Ash to love me. Can't have. Come here, Furby.
Did it remove all my progress? I'm gonna be a little upset if it did.
Uh-oh.
This is my favorite.
Cause I remember, I'm at the Loxus Nazi fight.
Oh, that's where you're at.
Yeah.
Oh man, you're not even at the feels area of the anime. Like, this isn't even like the serious stuff yet. Wait till you meet. Have you met Gajeel yet? You should have.
No.
The metal guy? The metal guy?
No, I did from the other guild when he attacked Fairy Tail. Yes.
Remember him and Levy's incident together?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm so excited for you to keep watching.
He's the dragon. He's the other dragon. Not just the fire dragon, he's the metal dragon.
Yeah.
Yep, I definitely know what you guys are talking about. That is.
You need to watch Fairy Tail.
No, it's.
No,
I mean,
I'm not watching Fairy Tail.
It's okay. You don't have to watch Fairy Tail. I won't force you, bud. I understand that Fairy Tail ain't for everyone, you know? It's not. And it's okay if it's not, you know? It doesn't have to be for you. But it's for me. And oh my gosh, I am so hyped for the 100 Years Quest anime. I think it's already got a couple episodes, but I don't want to watch it yet. So
That's why I'm trying to bum rush Fairy Tail.
Yeah, you gotta catch up. I'll watch some of it with you if you want. Like, I mean, I probably want to talk over it though. That's the problem. Be like,
You're okay
oh my
if you wanna
gosh,
talk
and then
over
this. And oh my gosh, did you know that? And oh my gosh, pay attention to this part right here. Like, did you know that they predict one of the characters within the first 5 episodes, and it's one of the characters that you meet from Gajeel's guild? They predict her.
Oh.
They predict her character in the anime around episode 5, and she doesn't show up till, like, the 2nd season. Fairy Tail does some fantastic foreshadowing, and I think the best thing about Fairy Tail is just the beautiful character development, because the whole thing has some extreme character development that I've never really seen much in animes. Like, for shonen, they really focus on the characters. It doesn't really feel like a shonen, except, like, I mean, there's fight scenes, but it doesn't exactly feel like it's a full shonen anime, you know?
It feels like a rom-com to me.
But there's no romance. So what is it?
There's no romance, but it's more of like, I guess, yeah, you're kind of right. It's more of like a comedic anime, if anything. Comedic anime with like some fighting in it. But the fighting scenes are so good. The fighting scenes are so good.
You start the anime going, I don't know about this blue cat, and then you end the anime with going, the blue cat was alright.
What? Happy's amazing.
But okay. Let me rephrase. You start the anime going, I hate his voice, and then you end the anime going, it grew on me. That's the thing about Fairy Tail. Fairy Tail's not an anime that's going to capture your attention all at once. Fairy Tail's not an anime, alright, that shows up and goes, look at me, I'm beautiful. Fairy Tail, no.
What about One Piece?
Fairy Tail is an anime that you have to grow to love because the characters are all different and quirky, and it's not about the fights, it's about the characters. Fairy Tail's all about the characters, which is what makes it such a beautiful, fantastic anime, because you're not watching it to find out, you know, what next big bad's coming. You're watching to find out what the characters are going to do next. You're not there for the big bads. You're there for the people. You start out going, who are these people? And then you leave going, I'm one of them. You become a Fairy Tail wizard well, you watch the anime. And that's what makes it so beautiful.
Kind of like our little community in a sense.
Most of that flew over my head, gonna be honest.
Fair enough.
Basically, we're saying text.
It was a lot of words to say a lot of things, and like I heard something about a blue cat, and he's annoying at first, and he's all right at the end, and it was a lot.
It resonated. What you said resonated with me.
Okay.
I'm glad it resonated with you. But I just love Fairy Tail. I love it so much. It's just such a nice time. All right, Caspar, come here. Caspar, okay. And Dorothea, come here, because you're gonna be our utility healer thing with a sword. You're gonna be our trickster, buddy.
Basically, we're saying, Texas, you're one of us now. You're a part of our guild.
The non-Fairy Tail Guild. The Cheesecake Guild.
The Cheesecake Guild.
The Cheese Guild Cake.
The Cheese Guild Cake.
The Cheese Guild of Cake, yes.
The Cake Guild Cheese.
Yes. And do it again. Damn. I need to waste these points. I have 3.
I don't think you can use them all in the first few days, no?
Yes, I can. I'll just gorge myself with more meals than I need.
Fair enough. Yeah, imagine if Byleth can get fat if you just overeat.
That would be hilarious, actually. Fatless.
Fatless. I think of that one Sonic 1 mod where the rings are turned into onion rings, and so Sonic gets fatter and fatter the more rings he has.
Alright, yeah, we'll go eat with Felix and
so
friends,
Tex,
because it's funny.
I know you're a pretty avid story gamer. What was the game that you played that had the most feels in it?
That is a good question. I don't know the answer to. I'd have to think about it. With the most feels. So
really
like
hitching
the saddest.
Yes.
Trails in the Sky, the third.
The third Trails in the Sky game.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
All I'll say about it is that there is a specific scene that I will have to give a content warning for beforehand. So that will be fun. Delicious. But you'll get through it, it's fine. It's a rated T game.
It's fine.
So it can't be that bad, right?
Yeah.
Can't be that bad, right? He says, like, it won't be.
Yeah.
There's a reason why Trails in the Sky the Third is considered the game that breaks you.
Is there a certain manga you guys read that you want to become an anime? Okay. Hear me out. This is an anime, but they need to make it a better anime. It's called Codebreaker.
Honestly, they need to make The Promised Neverland a better anime.
Oh my gosh. Do you guys want to hear what my answer is?
What?
Soul Eater.
Oh my gosh, yeah, remake it.
That is very true. I would be... Although, I mean, I read Soul Eater, and honestly, while the anime ending sucks, the manga ending is also kinda eh.
I was gonna say, so I attempted to give it a read, and I ended up giving up because the mangas were too expensive. So
I pirated all of it.
You pirated it? Okay.
I did pirate it.
No, that cannot be correct.
But yeah, from what I've read of it,
it's better. Don't get me wrong, but it's not like the ending is still just a kind of bloated.
The ending's kind of meh.
I thought the ending was a lot better than the anime ending.
No, don't get me wrong. It is definitely better than the anime ending, but it is not perfect. It is far from perfect.
I mean, if from when I remember the ending, I remember finishing it and being like, man, I wish there was more though.
Yes, 100%. Because I'm just like, yeah, spoilers, please. I'm warning you guys now. Spoilers.
I was talking about the manga.
No. The thing happens in the thing. I know exactly what you're talking about. The thing. Right.
Basically, it's like when the ending happened in the
and the thing happened. Yeah.
When the end happened in the anime, and then when it happened in the manga.
Oh yeah, when it happened in the anime, that was very, very stupid. It made no sense.
It
contradicted the manga.
Oh my gosh,
the thing, like, there's a thing in the anime that just gets slapped on, like, for 10 seconds. Like, oh yeah, that's right, this character has this thing that's mentioned in the manga. We gotta have it happen in the anime too. And it happens in like 10 seconds with no development, even though it's a whole hyped up thing in the manga.
My thing is, it's like, it doesn't make sense to me. I read it in the manga, and then I saw it in the anime, and I'm just like, this better not be the ending. I remember saying that. I watched it with my friends, and I'm just like, this better not be the ending. If it's the ending, I'm gonna be really, really upset.
So, have you seen or read The Promised Neverland?
I have not, no.
So, basically, the first season is like fantastic. It is some of the best anime I've ever seen. It is horror, but it is really, really, really good. And then the second season, they covered the first season was like 50 chapters of the 200 chapter book, right? They covered the other 150 chapters in 12 episodes.
Oh lord.
Oh. You're
And so,
missing
like,
things, that's for sure.
Basically, the way that they do it is that they act like it's going in an anime original plot, but then they just kind of skip like a whole year in like 3 arcs.
Oh.
And and then the very end is just a slideshow of stuff they couldn't get to that happened in the manga. A literal slideshow.
Oh,
wow.
That's fair.
I know that's a spoiler technically, but it is terrible. And it is insane because like they also skipped like the one arc that fans love. It was insane.
Wow.
What a thing to suggest.
So that is a tragedy.
And it's like I wish Soul Eater lasted longer. And it's like they did technically they gave us another Soul Eater. They did.
Oh, yeah,
it wasn't a good one.
Not.
It wasn't a good one, but they did. They tried it.
I was like, this is awful. I was excited.
This is not Soul Eater.
I was like,
did you ever see Fire Force?
I have started watching Fire Force, and the whole reason why I started watching Fire Force was because it takes place in the Soul Eater universe.
Is a Soul
Wait, it takes
Eater
place in the same
prequel?
universe? I thought it was just the same artist.
No, it's a
same
Soul Eater
universe.
prequel. It's a prequel to Soul Eater.
It is. Is actually hold on, let me see if I could find it. I sent it in another server.
Because I only saw like the first season or two, but it was pretty good.
I don't care what you think either.
Yeah, it is pretty good.
I would make any sacrifice
Where is
to
it?
support Lady Edgelord.
Where is it? Where is it? Where is it?
Fair enough.
Yeah.
You're right. I don't have anyone like that right now. But maybe someday I will.
I'm gonna be so mad if it's not there. There's a. It's a dead giveaway. Okay, it's a dead giveaway that
I have much to do.
Hubie, I don't get you. Although I do find your point of view just fascinating.
You know what's another anime I liked? Bungo
What?
Stray Dogs.
Oh, I need to
Straight
finish
up.
that.
I didn't finish it at all. I don't even know if it's over. But
I think it has a season 3.
I got to like end of season 4, I want to say.
Bernadetta?
Yo.
Who are you? Where did you come from?
It's just me, Linhardt. What are you doing?
Painting! Just painting. Not important. Am I in your way? I'm in your way.
Okay, here's a fire hot take.
No need for all that. Just came out
I hate the repetitive support combos.
So not to bother you. How's that? If
Like
you want
the
to,
whole,
that's fine too.
like you can have this conversation happen in like the final chapter if you really wanted to, when she's already done this with like 10 other people, and it's just so jarring. And then like and then this is a problem especially in Black Eagles. It also happens in Golden Deer, but then out of nowhere, Blue Lines has like amazing support combos. They're all really good.
Yeah.
Okay, so Tex, I'm gonna send you something.
Okay.
So
Later is the aftermath and ending of the last season is later. Oh.
So as you can see,
However, I wouldn't be able
Company
to
eight,
perform my
right?
research. That Bernadetta is
middle guy in company 8. Actually, no, I'm just gonna drop this in the I'm gonna drop this in the server. Cause why not, right? So voice chatting, right? So guy in company 8, the captain in company 8, right?
Yeah.
What's a copy do with the original? Replace it.
Avon.
I've got you figured out. I won't just sit back and take it. I'll fight you.
Looking with
Avon
my
from
eyes.
Soul Eater.
Hold on.
This is too much
voice
hassle.
chat.
I'm leaving.
Oh, this guy.
Please don't kill me.
Oh!
Yes. Coincidence? I think not. Uh-huh. I recognize it straight away. I'm just like, company 8, the captain, you
Here,
say?
let's watch Bernadetta scream at somebody else. Here, go scream at Dorothea.
Company 8 captain, I see you, Avon. I see you, Avon. You can't fool me.
I see you with my eyes.
Yes, I see you.
What's Bern doing? She looks like there's something wrong.
Can't fool me, Avon.
Nobles are just terrible.
You and your magic tools. I like your funny words, Magic Man.
So pretty, popular, dazzling. There's no way someone like me could ever be close to
Soul
something
Eater.
like that. Bern,
Good
are you
anime,
okay?
and from what I've read, very, very amazing manga.
Did you hear all that? Just the part about you wishing you could go along with someone. So, Bern, who have you got a crush on?
Oh my god, look at
Seriously, now
Dorothea.
you have to tell me. Who are
It's
they?
gotta be Bernadetta, isn't it? Sorry, it's gonna be Dorothea, isn't it?
No.
There you go, called it.
Actually thinking about
Although I probably did this
friends with
comp
you.
before.
Me? I thought we already were friends. That's mean. Oh, I'm such a coward.
I ship it.
I thought it would be
I
great if
ship
we
it,
could
I
get
ship it.
closer. But old
Let's
memories
go,
just get in the way
lesbians.
for me. But whatever, you know you have my full support. I'm here for you. I thought we'd already
You
been
did this
friends
in my
for
mystery dungeon playthrough too.
Please, just forget
I
it.
know I did.
We'll never be close friends.
I didn't hear you the first time, but I heard you when I went to edit it. So I memeily played it again, but slower.
Father, what did
In
you
the
mean by
video.
that?
Oh, this is gonna be an interesting conversation. You have an A support? That's crazy.
Alright.
Scent is evil, apparently.
Oh, Petra. Hi.
Then
Caspar, do you want to train with each other?
He might have died
yeah,
from my comment. Oops.
he's still blinking.
I'm clipping.
I want
Oh, you're clipping it?
Will you give me help?
I say no.
Well, hey, look at that. You pay more attention than I give you credit for. I have been trying new training methods. They're definitely paying off. My movements are much sharper lately, more precise.
I am knowing that. I want that too. You teach, I learn. We both get more strength. It will be greatness.
It will be greatness.
I mean, I guess we can give it a shot.
It will be greatness.
Petra?
Yes, Caspar?
No, never mind. Sorry. I was just thinking about something else. Nothing at all. Let's train.
I heard a question in your voice.
Okay, I gotta see this clip once
It's
you
really nothing.
finish.
Don't worry about it.
Okay, I will not be worrying. Can we begin the training?
Ah, fine. We can talk if you insist. You can stop pretending like you don't know.
What am I knowing?
About my father.
Your father? He is of the military in the Empire. I hear he has great skill.
No, not that. Well, it's kind of about that. I'm talking about when Dagda and Bridget invaded the Empire. My father led the Empire's army that fended off the invaders. Your father was in that battle. Did you really not know? My father killed yours.
That's crazy.
How long have you had this knowing?
Drama.
I had no idea before then.
Wow.
But it's all I've been able to think about since.
So, now you have the truth.
Petra? Damn it. What am I supposed to do now?
Look at the blue boy. He's actually just a big blue teddy bear. Anyways, I guess the...
And Raphael's the yellow teddy bear.
Yeah. Whoop. Whoop. Now we're gonna save, end the day, and hopefully do anything else for the next 10 minutes. Oh wow, I get to do my first lesson. Yeah, I know how to do it. Yes, I know how to do it. Now I get to set goals for everybody.
When you still gotta read the tutorial when you've been playing this game for 400 hours or something like that.
Yeah. Want to do lance and horse, buddy? You're my dancer. Oop. Sword and faith, buddy.
Oh, Rose, what about the Dragon Balls?
No. You're a pure brawler.
No, oh. I'm actually a mage.
Faith and reason, please. Bernie. We're gonna give you a sword and make you a sword master. But we're gonna writing because we need you to get that pass.
Wait, what do you need writing for?
For the pass. I just want to give her writing for now. I'll take it off later.
I see.
Yeah, actually you're right. I just have to train her in that independently, so... Just sword. You're... What did we decide for Petra? I wanted to put her on a horse, didn't I? No, you're my bow knight. That's right, you're my bow knight. Petra's my archer. And Marcetta's... Oh, sweet, 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 sweet Marcetta's. There you go, buddy. Alright. Group tests.
He texts. Did I ever tell you about that one guy who accidentally chopped off his left arm?
Oh lord.
What?
There was a guy that happened to my. It actually happened like in my town recently. Some guy was working at a soup kitchen, and he tripped, and a butcher knife came down on his left arm, cut it cleanly in half.
That's not good.
It's okay because he's all right now.
I knew where he was going with that. I just didn't have the heart to stop him. Sorry.
I was kind of hoping that we were gonna keep that silence for like a solid minute. That's what I was trying to go for.
It would have been.
You could say you're thinking it was the right decision.
Oh god damn it! I did not mean to train his sword. I missed.
No, I was trying to keep you on the left there.
It was the only choice you had left.
I
got the DM exposed.
Exposed. Did you hear about
Oh,
that?
showing him
Don't
no
worry,
idea
he woke
what
up.
you're even talking about.
Don't worry, they'll always be my cats. Don't let her fool you.
Are you sending pictures of my cats to people again, telling them they're yours?
Yeah.
Will you
no,
stop
not
doing
exactly. No, I have not received any pictures of your cats from him.
Are you sure? Are they two black cats, perhaps? With some nail polish on the hand? Oh,
It's
is
a
it
video.
a video with a female voice saying sit or beg to a black cat on some
not
hardwood
exactly.
floor?
It's a Pokemon video.
Yeah, they're not your cats, don't worry.
Okay.
They're my cats.
Is it that video? Is it the clip where Synth is showing off my cats to people on the server and I realize that they're mine midway through the video?
After like 5 minutes, yes.
Yes.
Ah, it's that video.
See, I told you I was showing videos of your cats. They're actually mine.
They're still my cats. That's still...
And actually, one of them's your mom's cat.
Semantics. They're in my house.
You own a house?
Okay, they're in my mom's and dad's house, but I live with them.
I have to say, in this economy, knowing where you live, that would be impressive.
I was gonna say, when Rose makes it as a Twitch streamer, we'll all get a house together. It'll be fun.
Yeah.
We'll call it the Phase House. That's never been used before, guys. Don't worry.
Definitely a original idea. Do not steal.
What's the question?
Exactly.
I actually live really close to Rose, like only an hour drive, I think.
What? I remember when I used to live only an hour away from Rose.
Professor.
Okay, yeah, be a cavalier.
What do you mean
She's
you
like-
live in her attic right now?
No, I live in her walls. That's what I mean. I used to live an hour away, and now I live like 2 steps away. Cause I live in her walls. I'm in her walls.
Lord.
I'll say yeah. For all the viewers, you see my tail.
Okay.
It's made out of oak wood.
Being so quiet, though.
Because I secretly live in Rose's walls. I have
Pretty suspicious.
the walls.
The walls.
Exactly. I am the walls.
Dear Lord.
I can. My disguise is made up of things that I found in Rose's room.
What do you think he's up to? Never mind.
I
Like
don't
the
have
buttons.
You
anything
have a really
those
cute Mimikyu
colors.
plushie, Rose.
Oh, thanks.
Thank you.
So boring. My instincts tell me that he's up to no good. and my instincts are never wrong.
His instincts are never wrong.
Let's get him before he
Except
has a
for
chance
when
to
they're wrong.
strike.
Except for that one time.
Kind of like Junpei's instincts.
Huh? At least there's no way I'm letting this guy get it.
Well, instead we traumatize some children.
Caspar, what? I am not seeking excuses.
Synth, are you experiencing any issues
Yeah.
with the...
Yep. I was getting ready to just say that.
What's wrong?
I'm glad it's not just me.
Great. So I was.
Oops.
But because of your actions, that is all we. There is
What
happened?
We
What
might be having a
happened?
problem on our end.
has allies located.
What?
The only lead we have
Is it better
is a
now?
scorpion tattooed on his arm.
No.
If this indicates he was a member of an underground
it's all
organization, we have
blank.
no way of dealing with it.
It's
What's
all
all
spinny.
Prepared to be
With
What's
two
spinny?
cubes.
Spinny blue squares.
Crime?
What?
It's cube squared.
Yeah.
What's spinny blue squares?
It's the loading symbol.
Yes.
On the streams?
That's on the
The Discord. Your
Discord.
your Twitch is doing just fine. It's
Yeah, I was
just-
gonna say it's just vibing.
Here, I can probably fix that. Let's just think. Can you see now?
Nope.
Nope. It says stream paused, and that you have minimized the application.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Oh,
There
are
it
we
is.
back? Are we back?
Are we back? Oh, are we back?
All right, is
I
that
think
better?
we're back. Yeah.
Oh, we're so back.
Okay.
See, it's obvious here that Rose went to school for computer science.
Those kids might
Yeah.
have just stand-
You couldn't just stand there, guys. Anyways, he's very motivated. Lord.
Rose, we mess with
Alright.
you because we appreciate you.
That's
Well,
okay.
I had fun today.
We are over time
You
already,
want to see me again? Yes.
but it's okay.
Over time!
Yeah, we are over time because of these supports.
Well, until we meet again.
Hi, Dorothea.
Hello. Yes.
Dorothea's a bean.
Look, I know what I'm doing. My claim as a diva won't last forever after all. I must look to the future.
Oh
You
yeah,
might
she's
think about doing
smart.
the same thing. Your beauty and you're gorgeous won't last forever.
Feel anxiety about aging. Don't we all?
Really? I never would have
Yeah.
guessed. Anyway, I'm not just playing games with these boys.
I'm getting old.
This is for my future. You have no right to object.
You have no
Ugh.
right to say you're
Very
getting
much want to
old.
find a
Now
good
I'm
partner here
getting
at the
old.
academy. Someone who will take care of me for the rest of my life.
Feel that. What did I do to be 19 again?
Finding someone to take care of me? Of course
Right.
it is. Who could ask for anything more?
I feel that.
Anyway.
You know what I would do if I was 19 again?
What?
I wouldn't
Admire the fact that I'm 19 again.
be gotten awful. If so, I
Wow, you know what I would do if I was 19 again?
What?
Drop out of college.
Oh, Rose.
Just immediately and go, I've got 5 years before I get rheumatoid arthritis. I'm living life to the fullest.
We could have done better. You all right?
That's fair, that's fair. You know,
Maybe
I
get
would
like
probably...
a part-time job somewhere. Try to work so I could get a disability when the time came. And then make as much money as possible to afford a VTuber model one day.
I'd probably participate in illegal drinking.
And what?
And illegal drinking.
Oh lord. Alright, well.
I mean, if you aren't drinking legally, you should be doing it illegally.
Exactly.
Luckily, we're all adults that can legally drink. So, with
Yes,
that in
yes,
mind,
yeah.
us legal adults who can legally drink are going to not drink. Because we're not doing that. We're instead going to end the stream here. So I hope you guys had a fantastic
So we can drink.
Skiki time.
So we can drink
no,
legally.
No, that's not... Dear Lord.
Rose over here, you two. You two are a combination for,
You are trouble. You just are trouble. Oh my god. Okay. So, I hope you guys had fantastic cheesecake time. Thank you guys for watching. If you liked it, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe if you're on YouTube. If you're on Twitch, make sure you hit that follow button. If you really liked it, hit the subscribe button. And if you really like it, you guys can donate to me. With that in mind, thank you guys so much for everything. I appreciate having you guys on as I mindlessly play a game and my co-hosts babble about things that aren't the game. It was a pleasure streaming today, and I'm excited to get into more meme mechanics next Saturday. So with that, we will see you all. Wait, let me see if there's anyone to raid. Should we raid? Raid?
Wait a minute, we should raid.
Should we raid?
1 sec. Squid? Squid? Squid?
Squiddy?
Squiddy's on?
Squiddy? I don't think Squiddy would be... I mean, could.
Honestly, I mean, that's up to you if you want to, if you would want to raid him. If not, I mean, I'm sure other...
I mean, meme houses, Payday 2...
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, that is true.
Meme houses, let's try, the same category. Yeah, let's try same category. Good lord. This is terrible. This is absolutely terrible. Alright, let's go ahead and raid Squiddy. I don't see why not. Please be muted. No. Okay, it's muted. Yeah. We're gonna go raid Squiddy. I hope you guys have fantastic day. We'll see you all next time. Raid time. Please go get in the raid. All 4 of you. Go get in, guys. All 4 of you. And we will see you all.
But what about the Shadow Legends?
But what about the Dragon Balls?
Alright, we'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye!
Bye!